Great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank. Small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up. Get you some.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while writing business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services help you build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
Going here. All right, welcome to Cashion Wildcats TV. It's Tuesday afternoon baseball live from Cashion, Oklahoma at Lance Beitler Field. I'm Neiman Abavi. Joining me up here finally at home in the palatial booth is my man Mike Shaline as the Cashion Wildcats are taking on the crosstown, cross-county rivals on 74, the Crescent Tigers, led by Coach Sean Booth, and it's the Wildcats here on the friendly confines, finally coming in with a 5-1 record. And we've got an extra special day here as we have World Down Syndrome's Day here, as the Wildcats will be having an honorary first pitch out. It's going to be a great day. Weather's fantastic, and but most important, we are at home. And Mike, welcome to the booth.
Hey, appreciate it, man. I feel like we're welcome to the friendly confines of Lance Beitler Field. Man, we've been out in the cold. Now we get to just enjoy a little bit. So.
We do have a breeze. There is a sun. It is a little bit cooler, I think probably in the high 50s here. But, yeah, absolutely. Equipment, internet, no dirt and bugs flying in your face, not freezing your tail off. No need to have a electric chair to warm you up, a la Neiman Abavi. But we appreciate it. Wildcats, again, ranked now number 9 in Class 2A. They dropped a spot after winning 4 in a row after that loss to Calumet.
Crazy.
We'll talk about this later, but certainly I need to do a better job on social media talking about the fact that we've beaten a lot of really, really good teams and highlighting the fact that maybe other teams have not. But we'll get back to that. We have Dirk Phippen joining us here as well. Dirk will grab the headset. Dirk can't stand it not to be around us. I know we're so popular, Dirk, but Dirk will drop some knowledge, and he'll talk about his BFF, all the baseball-only schools. He'll talk about how great they are and why they vote the way that they do. But nonetheless, we're super blessed and excited to have you guys here on Cashion Wildcats TV, one of the top streaming services in high school athletics in the state of Oklahoma. Again, we don't take this for granted. We're super grateful, again, bringing you all sorts of action as now we go into spring baseball time. And we're going to have a good one. It's always a good day when we have the Crescent Tigers. Again, Coach Booth and the bunch, they're 4-2 on the season with wins over OBA. They've beaten Watauga a couple times. What's the story, Mike, as we think about this particular year or this particular Tigers team here in 2023?
I mean, I still think they're trying to figure it out. Obviously, they got a good player in Cade Varner. We saw him. I mean, if you guys want to remember, he's the quarterback for the Crescent Tigers. So we've seen him a little bit, and I would be surprised if he doesn't take the hill against us today.
Wait, hold up, Mike. This will be our 7th game, most likely our 7th game in a row to see that team's ace.
Absolutely,
FYI.
Hey, that's what happens when you go to the state tournament 2 years in a row.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think Cade's there. There'll be a Rice kid or two, I'm sure, that'll be out there. But, hey, if we play our solid baseball, I know Cooper's slated to pitch today, so it'll be good to see a matchup on the hill, a battle for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's always a good day when these two guys compete, but we're definitely excited to be bringing you some really cool activities and announcements for today here in a few minutes. I think we're going to have Elliot Ratcliffe come up, and maybe Tommy Branson will provide an update regarding Swift Week here at Cashion High School, where they'll be raising money for a charity. We've got Crazy Sock Day, as I see Carter Cook already, Carter Cook racing out there, but we'll have a honorary first pitch here for the Wildcats. The Wildcats will be wearing funky socks, fun socks. What's the story behind that in World Down Syndrome Day?
World Down Syndrome Day. So today is March 31st. So it's
March 21st.
So, yeah, so it's 3/21. Down syndrome is caused by there are 3 duplicates of the 21st chromosome. So that's the whole 321.
All right.
They do crazy socks because that's what the chromosomes look like. It kind of like different colored, like if you were a sock all the way down. So it's kind of their version of pink for breast cancer. So we got crazy socks going on from the players. I got my crazy socks on as well. We're all in support. So Carter Cook is going to throw out the first pitch, and we've invited a couple people up here. Might be some guest folks on our broadcast as well to incorporate in this great day. So.
All right, fantastic. Great rundown, and that's what we bring you here on CWTV. We not only bring you great athletic endeavors and musical programs, but we educate you. So it looks like the Wildcats have wound up and finished up warm-up. The Crescent Tigers, who just rolled up on the bus a few minutes ago, or they're doing a little warm-up here as well. Wildcats, again, 5-1, ranked number 9 in Class 2A. A big win over Fairview on the road. It was a makeup game Saturday. They won in run rule fashion in 5 innings, 10-1. That was back-to-back run rules for the Wildcats. It was Chance Acord on the mound with a complete game one hitter through 10 Ks. Gave up, was that an earned run? I can't remember.
It was, that's a great question. I'll have to go back and look and see if it was earned run.
We'll go back and look. But, again, Chance, one of the top pitchers on the staff, 7.5 innings pitched, or 7.2 this far. Three games and has a couple of wins on the season, but it'll be Cooper Frazee. Well, thanks to Mike running Game Changer, we've got some phenomenal stats, so we'll sprinkle those in through the course of the day as, again, it sounds like Cooper Frazee will be the ace as the Wildcats take the field here for first pitch. Actually, Coach Mounts he's got the phone go in his hand, so
there you go.
We'll go through a little infield warm-up here for the Wildcats. We'll go to commercial and be right back right after this.
Yep.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment, 405-283-6565.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange, still the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Blance Beitler Field. It's Tuesday afternoon baseball as the 9th-ranked Cashion Wildcats are taking on the Crescent Tigers. Appreciate you guys joining us here. It's a beautiful day. If you haven't had a chance to make it out here, make sure and pack up the lawn chair and head on out. It's going to be a great day here as the Cashion Wildcats taking on the Tigers, but also we've got a lot of great stuff happening in terms of a ceremonial first pitch. But before we get there, we've got some awesome students in the Cashion High School senior leadership, or leadership, I should say, and that's Elliot Ratcliffe and Tommy Branson. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Nima.
Thank you.
All right, very good. So you guys have seen them around. If you haven't been following Cashion Wildcat Stuco on Instagram, you're missing out on some great videos. They do a great job, just keeping everyone in line and moving along. And we've got a big project. It's called Swift Week. Is that right?
Yes. So this week is Swift Week, and we're raising money for our nonprofit, and it is called DASCO. It's the Down Syndrome Association of Central Oklahoma.
Okay.
And they're a nonprofit that helps almost 1,000 families in the central area of Oklahoma with either a child with Down syndrome, a family member with Down syndrome, basically just helping them out, giving them a little help in this kind of difficult time. And then they also promote, they're very big on their inclusion of people with Down syndrome, and that's what they're really promoting. So yeah.
All right. So like maybe even like post-school stuff like that?
Yes.
Like employment and things like that?
Yes, like tutoring, financial support, things like that. Just teaching them, just because they have Down syndrome doesn't mean that they can't live a normal life.
Absolutely. So I love that. And so obviously that is easy to get behind and get excited about. So how is Cashion helping out with this?
So this year, SWIFT stands for Students Who Improve Futures Together, and we are raising money through dares throughout the school. So different students are doing different things to raise money, and they can people can pay for them to do it, or you have to raise enough money for them to do the thing. So on Monday, Cole Niemeyer got a spray tan for $50, and Lauren Jenkins bleached her eyebrows for another $50. Yes. And we are also doing karaoke at lunch. A random amount of students are picked throughout each grade level each day, and they have to pay $10 to get out of it. And so there's a lot of people paying.
Or they have to sing, okay.
And then one of the high school students is currently waiting for $1,000 to be raised so he can shave his head.
Okay.
Yes, he's very, very big about it.
$1,000. All right. So every day there's I guess, an act or something that you could bid towards.
Yes.
What do we have left?
So the big dares for the rest of the week. One of them is Shaq as your shadow, and it's you pay to have Coach Shaq be your shadow for a day.
Okay.
And then we have Coach Chambers is willing to color her hair.
Okay.
And then I think our biggest.
We have dynamic duos. Coach Hardaway, Coach E-Rob will dance together.
And they're gonna do a little dress up.
Oh wow!
Kind
so
of thing.
So the coaches are getting intense with this
yes.
as well. Yes. Okay. Well, I love it. So how can we participate? So it's already Tuesday. So we've got 3 more days. How can somebody in the community who's watching, maybe even in another state, how can they participate and donate?
I think definitely in our community. I mean, we're taking donations just no matter what, whether that's.
Contact Cashion Stuco. Any of our members, any of our advisors will be happy to take
So just
donations.
find somebody at Cashion and they'll figure it out. Is there like a PayPal option or something?
We haven't gotten to figure out an online payment form.
Okay.
It's mostly just cash or check. Pretty much.
All right. So if you're living out of state or in another town and you're watching today and you want to help with a great cause here and help out some great students trying to do some great things, just figure it out. PayPal somebody in Cashion and they'll write the check and they'll bring it over to the school. Find any of the teachers, find Miss Lyles or whomever, and they'll figure it out. All right, I love it. Well, we've got a couple more seconds here. Anything you guys want to close out with? Anything happening in with Stuco this year? Anything else besides Swift Week?
We're kind of coming to an end of the school, so we're just this year figuring things out, getting ready for next year.
Okay.
We have a lot of great ideas planned for next year.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so Elliot Ratcliffe and my man Tommy Branson, appreciate you guys joining us. Great job. You guys didn't want to be on camera. I don't know why not. You got a great shirt.
I was fine with it. It was all Elliot.
It was all Elliot. I believe it. Well, you guys do great work. I'm super excited for all the things that you do. You do great work here again at Cashion, and really want to continue to see all the good things. So thanks so much, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, that was Elliot and Tommy bringing you guys some Swift Week stuff. They're going to do a little Instagram snappy snap or something. But if you're wanting to help out, definitely reach out. Find somebody here in town, and they'll make the connections for you at the school so they can raise. By the way, do you guys have a goal? Do we have a goal in mind?
Our goal is probably $4,000 for this week.
$4,000.
So,
okay, $4,000. Let's make it happen, Cashion. So. All right, well, appreciate you guys. We'll go to a quick timeout. It looks like the Crescent Tigers will be finishing up warm-ups, and we'll bring it out for first pitch.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up, get you some.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Yep. Turn it up.
All right, welcome back to Lance Beitler Field. Cashion Wildcat TV production of Cashion Wildcat Baseball 2023. And we're going to have a special announcement here.
Each year, Cashion High School Student Council has the privilege of raising funds for a charity. And this year, our charity is the Down Syndrome Association of Central Oklahoma. For Swift Week this week, Swift stands for Students Who Improve Futures Together. We have chosen this charity, and we would love to support one of our local families in our favorite little Wildcat, Carter Cook, who is in Mrs. Maroney's pre-K class. Carter will be with us today to throw out a ceremonial first pitch to celebrate World Down Syndrome Day. Our players are also wearing crazy socks in celebration of this day, and I see that many of you from Crescent are also wearing those, so we appreciate you doing that. So Carter is the son of Robert and Charity Cook, the little brother of Cassie, Becca, Michael, and Trevor.
Woo!
Way to go,
Hey.
We will be collecting donations tonight. If you would like to donate to our Swift Week pledge, just find a student council member, anyone wearing a Swift Week shirt. We would be happy to have your money. Thank you so much.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I think I think he throws a little bit harder than Dirk does. Welcome to the broadcast, Dirk. It's been a while, brother.
These days, he probably does. It's good to be here.
Hey, we're glad to have you, man.
Well, we appreciate you, and it's a beautiful day here. And if you haven't been able to make it out yet, or if you're in your car, you still got a little bit of time left. Make sure you show up. Bring your camper chair, because I think the stands are full right now. So you can join the Funky Bunch out in left field, and I think we got a group out in right field now as well. So they're spread all out, and again, the beautiful Lance Beitler Field. We're so blessed to be in this fantastic press box and facility. Turf infield, a lot better than eating dirt, especially on a windy day like today. And again, that's a result of all the great folks in the community voting and passing bond issues. And so definitely don't ever take it for granted. Again, the Wildcats here, 5-1 on the season. They'll be taking on the Crescent Tigers, 4-2. Wildcats coming off of a huge win off of Fairview on Saturday, a 5-inning run ruling, 10-1. It was Chance Acord again with just a one-hit complete game through 10 Ks. Was fantastic. I still think Fairview's still trying to catch up, but the story today is Crescent Tigers, cross-county, cross-town rival. Mike, I don't know. Do you have any bad blood with the Crescent Tigers? You ever run
I
anybody?
do not. Hey, those guys have supported our community.
Yep.
We'd love to support their community. I mean, as much as this is the war on 74, hey, I like those guys. We played ball with some of those guys. So.
Yeah, it is. It's a heated rivalry, but and I think most of it's on Facebook, because I'm trying to figure out where it's been on the ball fields or on the basketball court. It's certainly been pretty cordial and good to go. So.
For sure.
We appreciate it. Maybe folks just trying to create something out of nothing. But
hey, let's just play some ball and figure it all out.
I'm sure Dirk caused trouble a while back. That's probably why they don't like us. I don't know.
I'm going to stay out of this conversation.
Okay.
That's probably why it's always for all of us.
All right, the Wildcats today will be the home team. Starting pitcher will be Cooper Frazee. Frazee on the season, thanks to my man, statistician Mike Shaline. Frazee's thrown 8 innings this year. Has been 2-1 on the season. Has given up 3 hits, 3 runs, only 1 earned run, given up 6 walks, had 12 strikeouts. He's number 3 on the team in strikeouts. And so, again, a lot of good things. And what we'll see with Frazee is a good tempo, good speed. What are you going to be looking for Frazee on the mound today here for the Wildcats?
Man, I just strikes, honestly. Our defense has played great. We've limited the errors the last few games. I think you just put it over you just challenge all these hitters, put it over the plate, and let's let our defense work. Cooper's got enough pitches, enough command that he's going to mix it up and keep the batters off balance. So I'm looking forward to seeing him work his fast work and get it done.
All right, as we move through the lineup here on the field for the Wildcats, behind the dish is freshman Barrick Wano. At first base, junior Derek Shaline. Second base today, we have Parker Atkinson, the junior. A lot of movement here today in the lineup for the Wildcats. At shortstop, Chance Acord comes in from center field as Cooper's gone to the mound. Third base, your friend and your main man, Preston Cater. And then around the horn in the outfield, starting from left field, we've got Carson Gump, the sophomore, the freshman Kyle Yao in center field, and the sophomore, I think that is Max Higdon, double X in right field. So the Wildcats with a mix from freshmen all the way up. And it'll be Cooper Frazee on the mound, number 13. Up to bat here leading off is Lovett. I don't think we have a first name, do we?
I'll get it for you because I'm going to do Game Changer.
And I've got the roster here in front of me as well.
Doing music.
That's Isaiah Lovett, number 2, right-hander. So he'll be playing short here for Coach Booth.
So if you're watching at home, you can also follow along on Game Changer if you want to. We're doing that this year, so feel free to jump on there.
That's first pitch. Just a little bit low there for Cooper Frazee. 1-0. Cooper does a great job of getting ahead in the count. Comes right back fastball. Just cleans it up just a little for strike 1. 1-1. And again, great stats here from Mike. Frazee on the season in terms of first pitch strike is right around 50%. So I guess that's the one he'll give up.
Yeah, that's right.
Back inside.
Hey, I don't have a problem with that location, especially 1-1. Trying to see if he can get him to jam this for a ground ball. So here 2-1. We'll see what he's got.
2-1 for Lovett. That one is struck straight up. Looks like going to go towards second base. Atkinson will get the wave off from Acord, and he'll curl that one. Big south wind, so that one started towards second base and worked its way into shallow center field for out number 1, and that'll bring up number 1, 2-0 hitter Cox. Let me get that first name for you. I apologize. It's Boston Cox. I should have known that one. Second baseman here for the Crescent Tigers.
There you go. Getting it done. I did look up the breeze, 22 miles an hour.
That's not a breeze. That's more than a breeze. First pitch inside for ball one. Dirk, you can chime in anytime you want, brother, when there's vacant space.
I'm just trying to catch up. This is the first time to see these guys get after it this year.
Acord on a knee. Rope to one is good. Easy out for out number 2, 6-3 for the Wildcats. So 2 batters, 2 outs. Wildcats making it look easy here on defense, and I guess it needs to continue here as the all-star here for the Crescent Tigers, Cade Varner, a junior pitcher for Coach Booth today, batting 3-hole. Right-hander will set his place. So again, nobody on. Good place here for the Wildcats. Fastball outside.
Man, getting started. Hey, Derek played ball with Cade this summer. Excellent hitter. Obviously, you're going to see a step on the mound today, but this is a kid with college baseball aspirations, so he's a gamer. You got to. I'd like to see him up here with 2 outs better than with runners on. So.
So 1-1 count here as Frazee goes fastball strike and low and away here for ball 1. 1-1, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of 1. That one is a little inside. So, again, speaking of inside, connections, Nathan played a lot of travel ball with Cade, actually traveled to Vegas and Connecticut with him, a lot of occasions. So definitely know the Varner family, fantastic family, and a fantastic athlete. The kid is their quarterback as well as a 2-guard there for the basketball team there in Crescent. Well, Cooper Frazee doesn't like the ball. So in true prima donna fashion, pitchers always asking for something different here. You were a pitcher, weren't you, Dirk? No. Oh, come on, Dirk.
A long time ago.
I tried to punch you a couple times. You haven't even flinched.
Hey, like I said, I'm just trying to catch up. This is the first time to see these guys play.
All right, so that one's fouled off. 3-2 here. Full count. 2 outs. Frazee working back. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. You're probably in stereo today since we've got the nice board over here in the palatial press box here at Beitler Field. And the Crescent Tiger dugout has got their softball chants going. I love it. They got it going on. Big fan of chants and dugouts being active. I promise you that. Fastball, that's chopped.
You better be quick.
Cotter will let it go. 1 hop to Acord, nice. And that's out number 3. Again, wheels on the base path, but not enough. 6-3 for out number 3. That'll end the Tigers 1, 2, and 3 as we move to bottom of 1. Wildcats hold the Tigers 0. And we'll go to commercial. Be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of 1 action here. Wildcats taking on the Crescent Tigers. Appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV production of Wildcat Baseball 2023. Neiman Abavi, Mike Shaline, and the ever-quiet Dirk Phippen up here in the box. Appreciate you guys joining us. I love Dirk Phippen. I'm just going to put that out there. I have a man crush on him. I'm going to just give him a hard time. He knows it. He just got back from Taos, visit Austin, and saw the grandkids. Pretty good spring break for you, huh, Dirk?
Yeah, I took in some baseball up in Kansas and racked up the miles. It was a good trip. It was a good trip. Getting very familiar with the state of Kansas.
So you saw everybody. So you got to see Gavin, too.
Saw everybody, pretty much. Yeah, I saw Gav. Saw the grandkids.
Well, we'll want to get an update on Gavin here in a little bit, for sure, no doubt. Wildcats, again, number 9 in Class A. They dropped after beating 4A Bridge Creek, beating 5A McAllister, and beating number 14, or 17, I apologize. I think it was 14 at the time, Hartshorn. go on the road to beat Fairview and somehow dropped a spot in the ranking. I guess Vian took Wildcat spot there at number 8. And we mentioned 8 because it's the top 8 teams based on the coaches' ranking that host regionals. So you got to go out and play some games and maybe kiss some babies, I guess, to get yourself into the top 8 spot.
It's tough to go 4-0 and play people above your class and drop. So without a doubt.
With other teams that did lose, that didn't even move a spot. So
that lost to people below them in the rankings.
Yeah,
yes.
so it's pretty interesting how that works. All right, so leading off for the Wildcats, Cooper Frazee. Frazee on the season batting right around .455. He's got 10 hits on the season. And he's not your prototypical leadoff. If Dirk's been following us, you want leadoff to see a lot of pitches. Cooper's not that guy. If he likes it, green light, he gets after it. First pitch, ball 1.
I think it'll be interesting today to see if we try to get deeper in counts because Cade Varner's their ace. So how much do you try to get the pitch count up to get him off of the hill and get to see somebody else? So
that's a good point. So 2-0 here quickly. Varner, right-hander, probably about 6'2". He's got good length. Comes back, tries to get the corner, and does. Just eke that corner. We do have the absolute best position. I think we have a better look than the umpire, I swear to God.
We do have the nice view right over home plate.
2-1 as Varner gets that front corner, outside corner. Again, no outs. Appreciate you guys joining us. That's going to be hit to center field. Center fielder's back, and that'll be right under him. Give credit to Gregory, number 12, Bryson Gregory. And I was thinking anything in the left side might have a chance to carry.
Right, for sure.
So pop to center. We'll say fly out to center. That'll be out number 1. That'll bring up Chance Acord. Acord batting 2 here for the Wildcats. He's number 3 in terms of average on the team, batting .333. He's got about 6 hits on the season. About 4 RBIs. Takes first pitch. That's first pitch strike.
Chance did really well. The bat's coming alive for him. He obviously has done great on the mound the last few times out.
Absolutely. That one's outside. If you think about the 3 sports that Chance has played, I think this is definitely his favorite, his jam.
I say this every time, man. The kid gets in the box with confidence, and I love to see it. Half of this game is confidence, and he goes in there like a beast for sure.
1-1 here. That'll break inside, but not across the plate. So the count will go 2-1 here. So good patient at bat for Acord, not chasing anything. And those usual first swings for Acord, he's mashing it for the wall. Let's see what happens here as Varner down in the count. Fastball swung on and miss. So good work there by Varner getting back. 2-2. Varner's got, what do you think of that fashion style? He's got the bell-bottom high waters out there.
It's not mine. I'd be like Cade. I'd be making fun of him if it was this past summer. I was like, we need to get some longer pants. You're just growing too tall, I guess. So.
Well, we've seen it all. We've seen kids wearing basically shorts out there with long socks over their knees, swearing back to the traditional elastic jogger type baseball pants. So 2-2, 1 out. Acord swings and miss. That's strike 3. So Varner getting 2 outs. Working ahead, and that'll bring up Preston Cotter here for the Cashion Wildcats.
I thought Preston hit really well on Saturday against Fairview, so I'd like to see that hot stick continue right here. As Coach Mounts would say, stay hot, kid.
So Preston Cotter on the season, batting .278. He's got 5 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Breaking ball drops in. That's a little high for my taste. I'm glad Preston didn't swing at that one. I'll move count to 0-1. What have you seen from Varner thus far?
I mean, I thought that was his best pitch right there. It may have been a little high, but it was the best movement he's had on a pitch so far. And there you see it again.
So quickly out 0-2. This is where Preston's kind of struggled this year a little bit when he's gotten behind.
Right. I'd love to see him choke it up and just put a ball in play here. And Varner's, I mean, so far he hasn't thrown just, a blazing fastball by any means. She's got to wait and explode.
That one's in the turf for ball 1. All right, so count 1 and 2, 2 outs. Preston Cotter trying to be that guy here in the bottom of 1 to try to get on here. A little 2-out rally for the Wildcats. Derek Shaline, the junior, on deck. Varner with a K and a fly out to center, trying to get out number 3 for the Tigers. That's going to hit the corner. So backwards K variety. So we've got a defensive battle already on our hands as the Wildcats send the Tigers down 1-2-3, and Cade Varner and the Tigers do the same as we move the top of one at 0-0. Be right back right after this.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while writing business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services.
All right, welcome back to Lance Beitler Field. Top of two here, Wildcats and Tigers, 0-0. Frazee first pitch strike. It's ahead there as the four-hole hitter, Tylen Nugent, third baseman here for Coach Booth and the Tigers. Right back at him. Another fastball. That one's fouled off for strike two. 0-2, so my man Cooper Frazee getting out ahead, and he's got those neon socks going.
He does. He's crazy Frazee socks.
It looks like him and Cotter must have changed up and shared a package or two. 0-2, no outs, as Nugent steps out of the box. And a little conversation here as Barraquano, catcher freshman, comes out and has a combo. We've talked about this. Again, we're in Game 7. But, again, still trying to figure out signs and understand what's kind of going on between the catchers. It's always good to communicate.
Absolutely. And some of these catchers have split time. So, for Barrick, this is game number 4, I believe, maybe, I think.
Nope. Game.
He's had 21 innings, so he's still trying to figure out. He may not have caught Cooper before. It may have been Nathan last time that caught him. So,
well, it doesn't matter. It gets the K, so nice work there for Cooper Frazee getting out number 1. That'll bring up Tanner Rice, number 8, the catcher, right-hander here for the Tigers.
Quite a few Rice players there in the town of Crescent.
Is that right? Did you look up, is that
there's 2 in this lineup.
Is that Ancestry.com?
Hey, I know
into that?
I know there's 2 in this lineup, and I know there's one on their softball side as well.
Tanner and Terry, that's right. They're going to go back-to-back. Swung on a miss. So Frazee getting ahead again, 0-2. We talked about that first pitch strike. Definitely above 50% for sure on his season, and getting ahead again, 0-2. Another fastball off the handle. That one's going to go over the palatial press box. Might hit a bus. Definitely don't park anywhere near this park. You're going to get it. Brees is picked up. Doesn't that look like it's picked up quite a bit?
Dead to center almost.
Oh, wow. That one's in the low and away, and we expect that ahead 0-2 here. So moves the count 1-2 here for Cooper Frazee.
Let's see if I can get any kind of different change on the wind.
Up top, 2-2. So Frazee losing his hat, trying to work the zone.
I think it's the first time we've worn the blacks this year, I think.
Yeah,
so.
That's right. All right, 2-2, 1 out. It's inside. Ball 3, full count. So good work there by Tanner Rice getting behind 0-2. 3 straight balls here. If Brooke and Kate were here, we'd be saying 3 in a row, 3 in a row. Let's see if Frazee can get that strike. He does.
There you go.
Swinging.
Doesn't matter how you get it as long as you get it. So chalk up another K for Mr. Cooper Frazee.
All right, so 2 outs. That'll bring up 6-hole hitter number 24, Terry Rice, first baseman. Hey, Dirk, just from your perspective, watching Coop last year to this year, any differences that you can see?
No, it looks the same. Filling it up, lots of strikes, good breaking ball. Looks the same.
Hey, I liked it.
He was good last year.
Another first pitch strike. Love that.
Frazee with a deep staff, Coach Mounts has got a deep staff here with this particular team. Breaking ball drops in, very close, ball one.
Well, that's one thing for me. I have not seen them play, but looking at this stat sheet, two things jump out. Pitching, the whip numbers on the pitching, and then slugging percentage from our top 4 or 5, which you would expect.
Yeah.
But it's those two things look big. The pitching numbers dominate to me. When I look at this,
there's some numbers that I loved. Ks per batters faced. I mean, 45%
Yeah.
of the time they step in the box for Acord, it's turning into a strikeout. 34% for Cooper. I mean, just some massive numbers. Hunter, 46%.
Well, I always like to look at the whip.
Yep,
Runs and runs, walks divided by your innings, and those low numbers. I mean, anything 1-3 below is fantastic, and there's some big time numbers there. And just keeping up with you guys, listening, pitching seems to be just extremely good, which we knew it was going to be.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
with the move-ins, and then some of the guys coming back from last year and everybody healthy, and it's good to see. But those numbers jump off the page at me.
Well, that's the stuff that'll get you, a chance at state and to get deep at state. Wildcats getting the semifinals last year before losing to eventual champion Silo. Silo is still 2A this year, so the Wildcats will have to continue to contend with them. But we'll have our chances again with Frazee, Acord, Hunter Gibson, Derek Shaline, among others coming in to do great work on the mound. We've mentioned Parker Atkinson and Brody Nichols, a freshman. Wildcats can go even 6 deep in terms of starting pitchers. Cade Barner back out on the mound. So the Wildcats do get the ground out. Cooper Frazee gets his first couple of strikeouts. He's got 2, has not given up a hit. Was able to get that last out, and it's just in 6 batters. Let's see if the Wildcats can kind of fix that, as Derek Shaline will be the leadoff, the junior right-hander. Wildcats definitely have appreciated Derek Shaline on a multiple occasions, including a game-winning RBI and a game-tying and game-winning RBI against 5A McAllister. Shaline leading batter on the team at 500, leads with 11 hits as well, 7 RBIs, leads in a lot of statistics here hitting-wise for the Wildcats, and no one better here as we move to bottom of 2. Breaking ball pitch. Or strike one. You talked about these two guys seeing each other and seeing each other.
They do. I mean, unfortunately, they've never hit against each other, but they were teammates, so they know what each other has. So we'll see what Derek does with it.
Tip top in and out of the glove. Little loop-de-loop. That'll be ball 1. 1-1. No outs. On deck is Parker Atkinson, the junior.
Definitely shielding just a little bit to the left, center fielder. So.
Chopper to short. Let the glove. Throw is a little high, and it's off. So E6. Derek Shaline just put it in play. And Wildcats, just like that, have a base runner.
We'll take it. I'd like to lead off of an inning, getting on any way he can. So
that was Isaiah Lovett with, he says, on me, and it will be E6. So with Derek Shaline at first in his green alien socks, that'll bring up number 3, Parker Atkinson. Parker playing second base here today for the Wildcats. Parker hitting 167 on the year. He's got 1 hit and 1 RBI. That's a feeble attempt at I'm not sure if Parker's been much of a bunter in his career. Yeah,
you'd like to see him rather square, turn his torso, keep that bat 45, near his eyes, and just lay it down nice, not take a kind of a swinging approach to it.
And here with a runner at first, you could see what Coach Mounts was thinking. Try to get that manufacture a little run here with no outs, getting that lead off. Most likely swing away here. Let's see what happens with Atkinson, as Shaline with a very shallow lead off of 1. That's outside for ball 1. Back pick. Not in time. It's loose. Shaline decides, nope, going to stay here. Maybe a little help with the first base coach.
I have no no doubt that was the right call there. As far as his lead, we were talking about it just at home yesterday. I was like, dude, you could take one stride and fall and have your belt hit the bag. Can you please get off the base a little farther?
It's like, Dad, I got to get that run. All right, so Varner staring at, is it 1-2? Is that correct?
No, it's 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. That's what I thought. No outs. Breaking ball right in the zone. Nice work there by Varner getting out ahead. 1-2. Atkinson has, we always offer up, need to choke up, shorten up, figure it out. Anything right side will have a chance, I think. Wind is blowing significantly. Might drop it in the gap, see what happens here. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike, but first base is covered, so that'll be a K. That'll be out number 1. Go ahead.
No, seen a lot of breaking balls so far from Cade Varner for sure. So you better go back to the dugout and tell your buddies what you're hearing. So or what you're seeing. So.
And that'll bring up Carson Gump, right-hander. Take first pitch strike, outside corner.
So what's your thought here on, like, okay, somebody like Derek that gets on first batter of the inning. I'd like to see a pinch runner for him there because you can always sub him back in.
Right.
But that's the first batter of the
I
inning.
don't know. Ask Dirk.
I'd love to get him to second base early in the inning.
Ask Dirk.
But with the wheels that are on there now, that makes it very difficult.
Dirk has an opinion. He's waiting for the pitch. 0-1 here, 1 out. That's outside. Back pick. Not in time, so good work by Shaline.
Oh, you talked about it a minute ago. His steps are good when he gets his lead, but I'd like to see him.
Right.
Those could be a lot bigger steps.
But I'm with you. I'm with you, Mike. I think just go ahead and get another kid in there, run some wheels.
Because you can put him back in.
I'll just say, though, base running this year has not been, like, phenomenal for the Wildcats, so maybe that's the only thing here early on. Maybe later on, we'll see. Maybe he trusts Derek enough to get there as well. 1-1. That's well outside for ball 2. 2-1.
Gump ahead in the count, still a hitter's count here, so looking for his pitch. Gump 2 for 3. Or no, yeah, he's 2 for 2 on Saturday, so see if he can keep it going.
A little coaching there from Mike Shaline. Pro bonum. You should probably start charging, brother.
Hey, I tried to help. It was more mental than, just understanding, hey, when you get in the box, we're not swinging at every strike. You're looking for yours at first. If you get up in the count, you're still looking for yours. You don't have to expand the zone especially until you get those 2 strikes. So
2-2, 1 out. Runner at 1 is Derek Shaline. Carson Gump, the sophomore left fielder here up to bat for the Wildcats. Trying to get that run as we're knotted up 0-0 here at Lance Beitler Field. Wildcats taking on the Tigers.
I mean, that just must have been, maybe he was just uncomfortable with the pitch because Derek surely wasn't off there very far.
Here's a situation. Again, Varner's clock is a little bit slower than Frazee's. He's taking his time, working it through. 2-2. It's check, swing, strike. Carson saw the break, pulled back, didn't know what to do, and that'll be out number 3 as that'll be a backwards, I guess we'll call that a swinging strikeout. So that's the 4th strikeout for Cade Varner. He's faced 6 Cashion batters. He's only given up 1 base runner on an error at shortstop, and that brings up freshman Kyle Yao, center fielder for the Wildcats, batting 7-hole.
Kyle was out sick on Saturday. We missed him, so we're glad to have him back in the lineup.
Wow. That's an interesting call.
Oh, was it called strike?
It was called strike.
Oh, my gosh.
Looked like that must have just broke right over his knee and into the turf. So 0-1 here. And, again, we love our officials. We can't have the game without them. Here on Homer Television for Cashion Wildcat TV, it's certainly a situation where we don't always agree, but we certainly always appreciate what they do. We can't be out here without them. 0-1, 2 outs. Runner at 1 is Derek Shaline. He says, move me around. Nice job there by the catcher. Give credit to Tanner Rice. He's been fantastic on that outside pitch, holding Derek at first.
Definitely. When Varner gets set, you expect a pitch, and he kind of rocks back and forth about 4 times and then holds, and then when you're just locked up, then he's going to give it a strike.
So Varner pitching a dandy here. It's a pitching battle as Varner, with already 4 Ks on the day, gets out ahead 1-2 against Kyle Yao, center fielder for the Wildcats. On deck is Hunter Gibson, DHing for the Wildcats. Anything in play will work. Drop that one foul.
Okay. Just get your timing here. This is the first time around for all these guys on Varner, so we just got to get our timing. Yao's seeing a lot of pitches, so.
All right, 1-2. Wildcats trying to get something going here as Derek Shaline was leadoff, reached on error. Been a couple Ks back-to-back here for Varner. Runner goes. Stolen base for Derek Shaline. Nice work there. He says, take that, Dad. That'll be stolen base. Number 3 for, and not, he hasn't been caught, so living life right.
Might be of his
of
his high school career.
Fantastic. So runner at 2-2, 2 outs, deuces aboard. Wildcats trying to figure this out here. I seriously doubt they'll be working Derek at 2 on any wheel. Oh, prove me wrong. You hear if I'm Coach Booth, I'm like, just go get your batter. Kyle Yao, again, the freshman. What's up, Dirk? You smiling?
I'm just wondering how many times Derek's been picked off this year because he acts like it's been about every game.
He's been close one time. It was close.
He acts a little timid out there. I'll be honest with you, I will tell you the stat on Derek. He has, in his whole baseball career, he has never been picked off, but he should have been picked off last week. They wheeled, and he went the wrong way, and I'm sure he's a little gun-shy right now.
He looks like it. No need to be.
Full count for Varner taking on Yao. Runner goes here. Let's see what happens. No, he doesn't have to go. No force. Chop foul. So nice work there by Yao getting a piece of that, staying alive. If we had music right now, it would either be a crash of a window or someone playing Staying Alive. Right, Dirk? I know, you missed that guy down in Lokiba Sickles. I say that on purpose for Dirk. You missed that guy, don't you?
That guy was, yeah. Yeah, he was.
You don't remember the guy we're talking about?
Oh, yeah, I do. I sure
all
do.
the sound effects? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mind.
He was.
Just trying to bring you back in, Dirk. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs. Shaline at 2. Yao with the pitch. Down low and gets the walk. So nice work there by the freshman. Working all the way back.
Kyle saw 8 pitches in that at-bat.
So that's what we would call what? We'd call that
a quality at-bat for sure.
All right. So with that brings up the big boy, Hunter Gibson. Hunter DHing. Hunter played a little bit of right field. Definitely going to be pitching for the Wildcats. Had a fantastic game against 4A Bridge Creek where he threw 14 strikeouts.
Has Hunter been DHing the entire season?
He has. He played a little first against Okarche, right field against Okarche, but they're predominantly using his bat and putting somebody else in the field. So.
Has he been DHing in the 9-hole?
No. I think they're motivating to get a few hits. So.
Varner getting ahead of Gibson, 0-1. Runners at first and second for the Wildcats are Shaline and Yao. That's outside.
I was just a little surprised to see it because typically Mounts likes a lead-off type of guy in the 9-hole where you get the kind of back-to-back guys there.
And that's what he had been doing. He had been putting Nathan in the 9-hole.
Which that makes, honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
So, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
1-1.
Surprised to see Hunter down there in the 9-hole, but I'm sure there's a reason. He's one that I've been excited to watch this season.
Absolutely.
He's getting some pub, that's for sure.
Straight up, left field. Danger here as the left fielder will come under it, and he'll make the catch. So Wildcats will strand 2 as Hunter Gibson's pop-out, fly-out to left field is caught. Wildcats do get a couple runners, but leave him on base. And we move to, looks like we'll move to top of 3 as the Wildcats and the Tigers knotted up 0-0. Be right back right after this.
Help you build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcat TV. Cashion Wildcat Baseball 2023 live from Lance Beitler Field in beautiful Cashion, Oklahoma. Appreciate you guys joining us. Neiman Bobby, Mike Shaline, and Dirk Fippen joining us here in the booth. Wildcats and Tigers tied up 0-0 as we moved to top of 3. Frazee on the mound for the Wildcats, facing off against the first left-hander we've seen in a long time, number 23, Kyler Biggs, the DH here for Coach Booth.
Through 2 innings, Cooper 25 pitches, 15 strikes, 10 balls, 2 strikeouts.
That's pretty good. That one would be low and away, so 2-0. So Wildcats finally in the bottom of 2 get a couple runners on, can't do anything with it. That'll be ball 3, so 3 in a row here for Frazee. Most likely auto take here for the lefty, Kyler Biggs. And we'll get the pitch right down the middle for strike 1, 3-1.
Cooper works fast. I mean, this kid gets in the box, and Cooper's ready.
I prefer this. Fastball right on the outside half. It gets the lefty to swing. That'll be strike 2. So full count literally in about 30 seconds here, 3-2. And that'll be no, just missed. I thought he had a chance at that one. So give credit to Biggs, Kyler Biggs, the DH, getting on with the walk, and that's the first base runner here for.
So Coach Booth is either making some sort of change or he's, well, maybe not. I think he's questioning who's in the field, maybe. Maybe there was a courtesy runner. I guess I didn't see down there. Looks like the same kid.
All right, so with runner at first, that'll bring up 8-hole hitter number 12, Bryson Gregory, the center fielder. Pick move not in time, and we haven't seen that thus far. Frazee's had a great move. I don't know, has he been able to pick anyone this year?
I don't think.
No,
I think Derek has
Derek's
one.
the only
I think
one.
that's the only one. Oh, there's
got a chance.
Close.
Oh, Derek with a little hitch down there almost gets it. So it's always important to hold that base runner here as, again, the Wildcats trying to keep the Tigers off the scoreboard. Bunt shows. It has not been a clinic for bunters thus far.
Not so much.
Either team. Looks like Biggs has got a little knee brace there. So it'll move the count to 0-1 on the attempted bunt. Runner goes. Maybe foul tip. They'll send him back as the count moves to 0-2 now. So
I think they're going to say
he
just
clean.
bunted through it.
No. Did you not hear it?
I thought I did, but
you heard the glove.
I'm not down there.
It tipped. We heard it.
It's glove. I think it's a glove.
That's a shame. So stolen base credited. Ooh, drops it in.
Woo!
Said, hey, we'll figure this out as Frazee knocks him down as Gregory heads back to the dugout. Backwards K variety there on the fantastic breaking ball for out 1. And I'll bring up 9-hole hitter Chisholm Watson, the left fielder, number 13, right-hander. As the Tigers with 1 out have a runner at 2.
First pitch strike. I love that last K when the knees buckle and comes back around.
Mike, has Cooper's fastball been running like that? I mean, I don't remember that last year. I don't remember his fastball running in. On the hands.
We haven't been, I'll be honest with you, we haven't been in the best position. We've usually been to the side. So this is the first time I'm really getting to see him from this top aerial view.
Oh, just gets the corner.
See,
nice
that ball's
call.
running.
We'll take
yeah,
it.
it's running a lot. And
wow.
I don't remember that from last year.
So 0-2 here, quickly out ahead is Frazee trying to get out number 2 against Chisholm Watson. Runner at 2 is Biggs for the Tigers. 0-0, top of 3. And again,
same pitch.
Another backwards K. So out number 2 for Frazee knocking him down. That brings up leadoff Isaiah Lovett, shortstop for the Tigers.
Umpire definitely likes this inner half, so I'd keep feeding it. So
Lovett on the day had a pop to shortstop, right over second base. Breaking ball off the table.
Man.
That's delicious.
12-6 right there. That was beautiful.
So Frazee mixing it up, keeping the Tigers guessing here. Gets out ahead 0-1 with 2 outs. ever since runner goes. Little wheel, have a chance. Cotter in and out of his glove. Throw to 2 is in time, and Chance Acord as the Crescent Tigers go, what are you doing? And we're like, getting out.
It's a good job by Cooper not balking there.
It really was.
Could have very easily have balked.
So base running error leaves Isaiah Lovett at the plate. Kyler Biggs is thrown out for out number 3. And so with that, we'll move to bottom of 3. Wildcats holding the Tigers scoreless. It's a Wildcat offense that needs to get going. We'll be right back right after this.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
All right, welcome back. Lance Beitler Field, Cashion Wildcats taking on the Crescent Tigers. As we move to the bottom of 3, the Wildcats and Tigers even 0-0. I'm naming Bobby, Mike Shaline bringing the action. We've got our favorite guest of all time, Dirk Fippen. Dirk's warming up a little bit, thankfully. He's got a Swadley barbecue Dr. Pepper or iced tea. What is that, Dirk?
That was mine, actually.
Yep. Swadley. I like Swadleys.
So I apologize. I left it over there in Dirk. It'd be empty. I was surprised I still have something in it.
It's a little bougie to me.
Yeah. All right, so we move to bottom of 3. Lead off for the Wildcats. Here's 9-hole hitter Barrick Wano, the freshman catcher for the Wildcats. Wildcats were able to get a couple runners in that last inning. Unfortunately, unable to capitalize. Varner gets Wano to swing at first pitch fastball strike.
This is actually Wano's first plate appearance of the season. So
wow, how's that happen?
Hey.
Oh, he had been
the catcher and been
Gibby.
DH'd
That's
for
right.
him.
Hunter had been DHing for him. Takes a second pitch strike. Oh, 2 here for Varner, working a little bit faster. It's been pretty methodical today, but it's been good. Gotten 4 Ks out of the Wildcats. That's up top for ball 1.
Normally, I mean, with a less polished pitcher, you'd think the longer they take on there, they're trying to figure out what hold they're going to have on their breaking ball here. But Varner tends to keep that same pace the whole time, so he's not tipping that off.
Wano inside fastball off the handle goes foul. It's very fortunate it didn't roll fair. So 1-2 here for the freshman. And Varner's been fantastic today. So we've had a great pitching duel here between the 2 juniors. Have a chance to see these guys battle it out next year. 1-2. Outside, a little high, had good action, but again, ahead of the count. Varner's just trying to get Wano to chase. 2-2.
I got to remember if Varner is, I think he is a junior, right?
Yep, he's a junior.
Okay.
Gets the outside half, gets Wano to swing. That'll be strike out number 5 on the day. Out number 1. That'll bring us up back at the top of the order. Cooper Frazee. Frazee, who had a long line out or fly out to center field. Again, one of the leading batters here for the Wildcats.
And what do you say? Second time around.
I do say that. I must have stolen that from Dirk.
Everybody's seen them. It's time to start hitting.
That one's outside for ball 1. And that's been kind of Cooper's situation this year. All year, it's been that first at-bat has not been his quality, but now hasn't been that bat to get him on. It's except for that leadoff home run, I think that he hit.
That's right, with the bat flip.
With the bat flip, yeah, I know you enjoyed that one. Dirk would have loved it. 1-0, 1 out. Frazee fastball. He's going to straight up. Wynn's going to keep it in play as it comes back to Varner, and that'll fall fair. And that'll be E1, but the Wildcats don't care as they got a base runner, Cooper Frazee, on 1.
That ball was up there for a long time, and that wind's blowing enough to make that move. So, but we'll take a one-out runner on.
Well, that's certainly going to be a lesson for everybody here. That wind is significant. So,
for sure.
you got to make sure and understand what you got going for you. So Frazee, fortunate to be at first, but we'll take it. Definitely got the feet and the wheels and the cleats to get to 2. Let's see what happens here if we've got a take here with Chance Acord up to bat. Chance with a strikeout in the first inning. That'll be low and away. Back pick is off the first baseman's glove. Cooper says thank you. And that's off the right fielder's glove as Cooper will be held up at 2. Had a chance maybe to go to 3. So nice work there as that was first baseman Terry Rice and Henley out in right field with some off-the-glove action. Stolen base for Cooper Frazee, so he finds himself at 2. And anything in the outfield grass touching will give a run here for the Wildcats. It's Chance Acord staring at a 1-0 pitch.
My game changer, I ruled that a error on the catcher for the low throw.
Okay. Give it to him. Give it to him, Dirt. Or give it to him, Mike.
I know.
2-0 here for Acord.
I'm calling it right here.
You're calling it? Okay. Let's
calling it.
All right. Big stick time. Big stick alert. Get the sirens going.
Fastball count.
2-0. Varner taking his time. Breaking ball up top, off the glove, another pass ball. And Cooper Frazee's at third base, so Wildcats here with 1 out have a chance. 3-0 is it take? Do we bunt? What do we do?
Not when a deep fly can bring the runner home.
Okay.
3-0, I'm taking it.
So Acord right side. Let's see what happens here. Does he have the green light here?
You are taking right here.
Oh, okay, there we go.
All right, so
that's why we enjoy the game of baseball.
Auto take here, play the numbers.
Not yet. Oh.
And that one was going to go to left side. So
I'm surprised.
There was no right side. So
I don't know, Mount.
Was Mount's mad?
Mount's not happy.
Oh, he wanted another base runner out there because he knows one.
Well, I would too.
That would have been a
pretty critical
strike.
in this game so far with this kid's curveball. It's like I want base runners.
3-1. Gets the corner. And he'll get the K, or he'll get the strike. So that'll move the count to 3-2. So good pitch there by Varner. He's done a great job of living right on the edges. And so with a full count, runner at 3 is Cooper Frazee. Wildcats looking to get their first run of the day. One is chop foul, so
you're seeing it. You're seeing it. What do you think, Derek? Seeing a fastball here? Or any chance of the breaking ball? 3-2.
Well, he threw a 2-0 breaking ball a minute ago. And surprised me, but it's been his best pitch today. Wouldn't surprise me.
Full count. 1 out. Wildcats looking to get something going on here. Bottom of 3. Outside. Oof. I thought he was going to punch him on that one, so we'll take it. So with the walk, Wildcats have runners on the corners. And with just 1 out, you've got Preston Cotter, the big right-hander, up to bat.
That's why you're taking 3-0 with Cotter behind you.
Right. And I like the fact that you can steal a runner, and even if they run some trickery, Cooper's smart enough over here at third that he's not going to get caught up in it. So
see if Mounts does anything here with 1 out and first and third.
Cotter with a backwards K in the first inning. Looking to get something squared away here. RBI would be fantastic right here.
Make sure the pitcher comes to the plate first.
That's first pitch strike there. That's why I thought that last pitch to Chance would have been called. Umpire's been extremely consistent on that outer, I don't know, you want to call it the outer 16th of the plate. 0-1, runners on the corners. Acord, Frazee.
Good lead by Chance over there, and he's gone. Oh.
And they're going to hold him. Let's see if Cooper can make his way back to score in time. And he'll go for third, overthrow. Man. An error thrown to third will bring Cooper Frazee, and that'll be the first run for the Wildcats. So great job. Chance Acord drawing the pitcher, Cade Varner, to come after him. Cade did exactly what he needed to do. He ran at the runner.
Right.
Came back and looked at 3 to hold Cooper, but an errant throw finds its way to the side fence, and that'll bring in a run for the Wildcats as stolen base gets credited to both Cooper Frazee and to Chance Acord. Is that right?
Man, that error is every bit credited to Chance Acord. I know he got caught up in it, but man.
Big hit, left side.
Oh, we didn't get a very good jump there.
Acord's going to have a chance. Rounding threes, he's going to be coming in. And Preston Cotter, RBI singles. The Wildcats put 2 on the board.
Nice job. Line drive. Went out there. Left fielder's playing really deep today. And so even with not the best jump at second, he's able to score easily.
That's why first and third with less than 2 outs is the funnest part of baseball, I think.
For sure.
Because Chance goes early steal there and tried to get in that pickle. And the pitcher doesn't get it to the second baseman.
Right.
And, second baseman can see the whole field, and he can walk him back to first.
I mean, the worst.
And still keep an eye on the runner here.
Right. You're right. He
now you got to turn.
Ran right at him and ran him right back to first base.
And he had to turn and make a throw. And
check swing for Shaline. That'll go foul. I know Derek doesn't want that. Derek reached on E6 in the second inning. Derek's been fantastic this year. Leads the Wildcats in hitting. Leads the Wildcats in hits and RBIs.
Helps when you hit in that 4 or 5 holes. So it's been a good job of Wildcats getting on in front of him. So there's one out there now. Go do something about it.
0-1 here on the check swing foul with 1 out. Cotter at 1. Shaline breaking ball drops in. That's going to stay high for ball 1. Got a little call out here from my man Chris Gibson. The junior high is up 15-4 over Crescent, middle of third. So it's junior high and varsity day versus Crescent. High ball. It's going to go out to center field, left center. Center fielder's back over his head. Huge shot by Shaline. Cotter had to hold up. He's going to get to third. Mounts is going to hold him up as the cut hits the pitcher into the catcher. Great call there by Coach Mounts. And a fantastic smash by Derek Shaline into left center.
Okay, this isn't daddy game changer. I need a rule there. Hitter and air. That's a hit. So it's a double. Okay, fair enough.
All right, so as you can hear it, Coach Mounts letting Parker Atkinson know big hole right side.
I'm saying he ate. He was there. And the wind's blowing. I mean, the ball's going to fly.
Parker chases that high fastball.
That's a yay.
Strike 1.
That's my rule. That's how I would rule it.
Give credit to Shaline. Fantastic hit.
Derek would argue with me, I'm sure.
12 on the season for Derek. Wildcats already with 2 runs here in the top of 3 as Cade Varner has been actually pitching a great game here for the Crescent Tigers. Errors are kind of mounting up. Check swing inside. They're going to ask. Catcher's still trying to ask. I don't think the field
He's saying he can't make that call from that position in the field. He has to be in the slot or down first base line.
Yeah, I agree.
1-1 then, so Parker Atkinson, right-hander up to bat. Parker had a K in the second inning, looking to get on base here. Anything on the ground has a chance here for the Wildcats. That's going to be line drive, center field. That's going to go over the head of the center fielder who was paralyzed. That's going to score 2 as Parker Atkinson gets to second base.
Man, just finding a way to hit it up the middle and let the wind help you out and carry it over the fielder's head. Great job, back-to-back doubles.
Well, it helps when your center fielder takes 3 steps forward.
Right.
Yeah, that was a very fortuitous in that situation. And you would think in this wind, after seeing Shaline on that last hit, first step would be back. But he kind of just was frozen there.
It's a line drive. It's a tough play, but you don't take 3 steps forward, that's for sure.
And now he's way deep. I mean, you can't play any deeper on that field, I don't think.
So with 4 runs in, Atkinson at 2. That brings up Kyle Yao. Carson Gump, left fielder, had a K in the second inning. So second time around has been good for the Wildcats against Varner. He'll does not get the call there.
Man, I'd love to see something in the right center gap here because it's a lot of ways to run. Man, he takes forever. Carson's mad at himself. He said, "I should have wore it."
Nah, you want
should have wore it.
And with that, it looks like Coach Booth has seen enough, or at least enough to get it maybe a little convo with his pitcher. So 2-0 here with one out. Wildcats up 4-0. We'll take a quick timeout. Be right back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment. 405-283-6565.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcats TV.
Just
Appreciate you guys
just enough, and then he gets on the hill, and you're still rattled.
staying with us here on CWTV. Wildcats up 4-0. Runner at 2 is Parker Atkinson, the junior second baseman here. And Carson Gump, left fielder here for the Wildcats up, sophomore.
2-0, way up in the count.
So if you're Coach Booth, what's the conversation with Varner?
Well, we were talking up here, everything since that first and third situation that went haywire. If you haven't calmed down, you're going to have a real trouble throwing strikes here, and that's what we've seen. So maybe it's just a conversation. You just go up there and go, man, take a deep breath. You've been
Do you have
here
a pitch
before.
count, Mike?
So, yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
He's probably thrown 35 this inning.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
So the 3-0 take moves the count to 3-1. Carson Gump's listening to Coach Mounts on that one.
So through 2 1/3 innings here, that's the 63rd pitch.
Yeah, he's thrown probably 30 this inning.
Right, and I mean we're talking 37 strikes, so he's done fairly well. Just a lot of pitches so far.
Well,
fastball down the middle.
It's all right.
Not
3-2.
sure. Full
you
count.
You got E1 and E8. That helps.
Right.
That's a tough pitch there for Gump.
Especially when you're up 3-0.
So that'll be out number 2, and that'll bring up Kyle Yao, the center fielder. Kyle with a walk in the second inning was part of that inning where the Wildcats stranded 2. So with 2 outs, Atkinson at 2. Freshman up to bat.
Baby lead at second base.
Outside for ball 1.
Hey, Neiman, did you get any feedback on the boys on the broadcast the other day?
No.
Nobody said anything? Okay, cool.
Maybe stuff on Facebook. I don't know. I'm only looking for negative comments. And
Well,
Coach Hardaway didn't call me, so that was a good deal.
There you go.
When I get a phone call from when I get a text from Coach Hardaway that says, "Give me a call," that's one of those moments where like, uh-oh. So didn't get one of those, so I think we were good.
There you go.
Did you get feedback?
No, I heard they did a great job. That's what I wanted to see if you heard the same thing.
Yeah, no, I think they did. I think they received a lot of compliments while on the air. So definitely love that. And this is something where, Mike, you and I both feel very blessed to be a part of. By no means is it something that we own, and certainly always looking for students to come out anytime to help with production, get on the mic, absolutely anytime. This is a Cashion High School, Cashion Wildcat service. And so, if you're out there, if you're interested, if you're a parent and you're interested, absolutely. Mike, you just jumped in with softball, and you've been fantastic. And here with baseball, taking over for Dirk, which wasn't too difficult, but nonetheless, see Dirk is just
sitting up here with Buck and Carver, I feel like.
we love Dirk.
See, I look at this as like the major league cast. We got Harry Doyle and the color man over here. So
get it going. All right, 3-1 count here. Let's bring it back to baseball as Kyle Yao, the center fielder, is trying to get on. Anything will have a chance to move Atkinson definitely in scoring position. Cade Varner giving up 4 runs here on 3 straight hits. And that'll be ball 4. So Yao doing his work. Back-to-back walks for him, and that'll bring up Hunter Gibson, the DH, the junior. Kid's just enormous. I know Coach Shack would love to get him on the line. And so with that, Hunter Gibson, who popped to left field in the second inning. Look to see if he can do something here with 2 outs. Right side foul, strike one.
Well, we talked about it. That's the 71st pitch for Cade Varner through 2 2/3. So
that's a lot of pitches.
It really is. Well, especially when I think he's charged with 2 errors here in this inning. I mean, there's been a lot going on in this inning for sure.
Breaking ball swung on. That's going to go right side. First baseman is going to try to chase that. And that's a tough one for Terry Rice. In the sun with this wind. And so that'll fall, thankfully, to the turf. That'll be strike 2 as Hunter Gibson lives to see another pitch.
Learn from it, Hunter.
No, it usually happens after that, right?
Yeah, here comes the breaking ball.
No, I'm saying he puts one in the gap.
Oh, you think so?
Got
Okay.
new life right here. Should have been out.
0-2, 2 outs, runner at first and second. That's outside. Good work there by Hunter staying off that junk. Moves the count to 1-2.
Come on, Hunter. You got this.
I can talk so much between Varner pitches.
I know. I don't like awkward silence, so this isn't doing
doing
well for
Well,
me.
we got video. They can watch.
Right.
They can watch. I mean, Dirk could chime in, too, as well. 2-2, 2 outs. Wildcats with a 4-run inning thus far here to break the tie. Runners at first and second are Yowell and Atkinson, freshman and junior. It's junior Hunter Gibson up to bat. Anything on a barrel will be good here for the Wildcats. That's outside. Oh! As they say, not your pitch. That is a tough call.
That was a bit of a delay, just
ball
a second delay, and like, yep, they got 4. We're going to the next inning.
Yeah, that ball
All
was
right,
outside.
so the
quite a
zone
bit.
gets bigger. But it
That's a
doesn't
tough
matter.
one
The
for Hunter.
Wildcats put 4 up. We lead 4-0 here on CWTV. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Top of 5. Top of 4.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain and Grange. Still the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
All right, welcome back. CWTV broadcast of Cashion Wildcat Baseball 2023. Neiman Ababi, Dirk Fippen, and my man Mike Shaline bringing you guys today's action here live as the Wildcats taking on the Tigers. Wildcats getting 4 runs there, the bottom of 3. Now take that lead 4-0 to top of 4. Cooper Frazee on the mound's been fantastic. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts on the day. And that's Isaiah Lovett, the one-hole hitter here for Coach Booth and the Tigers.
Isaiah was up to end the last inning, but there was an out on the base paths on the pickoff move, so back in the box with a clear count.
And that'll be hit by pitch. Cooper Frazee. It's pretty rare for him on the season. In fact, is that his first on the season? With these fantastic stats here that, Mike, you've provided us. Hit by pitch, that is his first. So that'll get the leading off for the Tigers. Hit by pitch by Lovett here in the top of 4. That brings up Boston Cox, second baseman, right-hander. Boston hit into a 6-3 ground out in the first inning. See if the Wildcats may be able to roll 2 here.
There was your sort of attempt. So that's a I see you.
Yeah, that's also Are You Bunting?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good call. I like
Are
that.
You Bunting?
I like that.
Say that again.
He wanted to see if the batter was
going
going to show. So I like that.
Dirk is big on that. Dirk is big on showing. Aren't you, Dirk? Trying to draw and figure it out. Dirk, are you mad at me? What's going on here, brother?
Hey, I'm just.
Did I not like your Facebook posts enough?
Well, you didn't see it in my Facebook post because there aren't any.
All right. Runner at 1 for the Tigers here. That's Boston Cox. 0-1 here for Cooper Frazee. Let's see if he goes to 1. Runner fakes 10th. Wano doesn't throw. Wise choice. Work back 1-1. Hey, let's do this. Let's bring Dirk back in. Let's talk about Aubin Fippen and her podcast.
I love it.
Yeah, it's going
Pretty
good.
excited?
It's going good. She's been enjoying it and getting better as she goes along. They recorded last night. And
What's the name of the podcast?
Cowgirl Corner.
Cowgirl Corner. Is she still
Say
at
that
the
3 times
franchise
as fast
as
as
well?
you can. Yeah, it's through the franchise.
Through the franchise.
Yeah, she's covering OU softball as well and OSU softball. It's been good. They got another guest on this week. I'll let the cat out of the bag, but they recorded last night, and they'll have Sydney Pennington on.
Fantastic.
From last year.
Yeah, that's sponsored by Resilient Softball, which is home of Kevin McGuire here out in Cashion.
Yeah, he's helped out. Randy's helped out with Randy's Pools quite a bit. Randy's been a huge sponsor.
That's fantastic. We love Randy. Randy's the best. Salt of the earth. Doesn't get better than Randy Taylor. Maybe Mike Shaline. Maybe that's it.
No.
That's the closest we can get. So Aubin is doing this now as well as a franchise. Is she wanting to like have her own radio station? What's her plans?
Well, I think she'd like to stay in some sort of broadcasting communications. I mean that's
maybe
her
at OSU.
That's her degree. She it's just get some experience and it's growing. It's she's going to have to grow it. But she's raised all the sponsorship, and she put the whole thing together. So I'm proud of her. It's been fun listening to her, and she's getting better each week. And
I've listened to 2 of the episodes, and the first one was kind of introduction week, but when she had Morgan Wynn on, man, it was fascinating because, we'll go through this play first.
Pop to right, Max Higdon trying to work. He'll get the catch. No tag there. So nice work there by Max Higdon tracking that down in right field for out number 1.
But no, she had so Morgan Wynn was Kansas's home run hitter that transferred to Oklahoma State, and it was interesting to hear how her feelings were about the Oklahoma State program and the transfer portal and how she liked it and didn't like it. And so, no, it was fascinating, kind of the in-depth look at it all. So I thought
she's a pretty amazing gal. I mean, she's OSU's rep with the NCAA.
Right.
She's on that committee, and she's that. Her goal is to be an AD, and she's made it very clear.
Well, we love your Aubin. You're I guess AP, but where can you find the podcast? Is it on Apple? Where's it at?
You can get it on Apple. You can go to the franchise and get it. They've got all their podcasts listed there. It's Pandora as well, so it's out there. Anywhere you can find a podcast, it's out there.
Love it. Always want to support Cash. Goes runner, hit and run. Well executed there by Cade Varner. As the Tigers now have runners at first and second with 1 out. Cade Varner, absolutely fantastic job on that fastball. And the Tigers are dealing now with runners at 1 and 2. And that'll bring up number 4, actually number 9, I apologize. Is that Tylen Nugent?
That is number 9. Yeah, Nugent.
I guess they changed numbers because I have a C.J. Wilson, and that is not C.J. Wilson. So that is Nugent, number 4.
I guess. I got it off Game Changer, guys. That's my number.
No, that's no judgment there, brother. I'm just wanting to make sure. So runners at first and second. Fastball outside corner. We'll get strike 1 against Nugent.
Trust me, I'm doing the same to other people because I see that Parker's wearing number 3 today, and we got different numbers all over the place. So.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Breaking ball, just misses.
I wonder if you squeeze that if you get the call, but.
Yeah, I can see the young guy get his thumb underneath that one.
Long
See, that's a fastball, and it's running big time.
He's right.
That's a tough pitch to hit.
Dirk is right. If you can see it at home, it's look like it's coming straight down the middle, and it's running on the inside towards at least the inside part of the plate, if not coming in a little bit on the hands of the hitters. So tough to barrel that thing up for sure.
1-2 pitch in the dirt or in the turf for ball 2. It's a good stop there by Wano, as a pass ball would have definitely advanced runners. And we don't have a very deep backstop. We ran out of real estate here at Lance Beitler Field. It's probably my only complaint, but it's definitely padded. No hard ricochets. Runner goes to 3. They're going to get him. Not sure what's going on here, but we've got another pickle, and that's Preston Cotter. Great job by Cooper Frazee, and it's on that right side again.
Coach Booth not happy with his runner over there for sure.
And you'd expect more out of Isaiah Lovett. I mean, he's their leadoff. So that'll be out number 1 on the base running error. So good job there by Cooper Frazee. And Frazee wasn't phased, just stepped off the mound and walked towards him, made the throw wisely ahead of the runner to work him back. And they got it and almost get the pick there at first, as Derek Schlein almost gets Varner on the throw from Cooper Frazee. So with count moves to 2-2, 2 outs. Tigers now only have 1 runner, and that's Cade Varner. He'll come back very close. Oof. Little lazy run back there by Cade Varner. Almost gets picked off. See if Frazee comes back and tries to knock down Nugent here.
That's a big out. It's a big mistake by those guys. I mean, you got a chance with a runner in scoring position and to maybe get back in it.
I mean, it is your 4.
Now you're looking at 2 outs.
I'm not quite sure why you're taking off there. So
yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking.
Maybe they were working a hit and run or something earlier, like they did with Varner. Who knows? Man, Cooper Frazee and Cade Varner are having a little meet-up. As Cooper's been working the junior over there at first base. Good job by Derek Schlein.
I mean, Varner is getting a pretty
well.
lead
I'm sure he's
there,
a threat to run. Cooper's doing a good job.
2-2, 2 outs. Runner goes. That's up top for ball 3.
Wow. He had a healthy start there and put on the brakes, went back. So.
Well, he's running now. 3-2, full count.
Do you pick over here, Dirk? 3-2, 2 outs?
No, I just see how far this guy can hit it right here. Just throw him fastball right down the middle.
Up top, so ball 4. So what would have been bases loaded for the Tigers now is just runners at first and second. And with the walk, I believe that is walk number 2.
Walk number 2.
Yeah, walk number 2 there for Cooper Frazee. That brings up 5-0 hitter number 8, Tanner Rice, the catcher. Tanner had a K in the second inning.
Cooper at 50 pitches on the game, 30 strikes, 20 balls.
Breaking ball stays up top, doesn't fall off. That moves the count to 1-0.
Yeah, it doesn't look like his curveball is.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the snap to it that it normally does.
Okay, trying to hold the Tigers scoreless here. Swing and miss.
Yeah, that's been his best pitch.
Right, that fastball
Just
has
running.
got some zip on it for sure.
I guess we have a change of equipment here. It's not the carpenter, it's the tools. So my man, number 8, Tanner Rice, is give me a new bat. On deck is Terry Rice. Gets that one.
Man, you see him turn his whole shoulder back to the catcher just so he could see the umpire point that direction. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of guys they're not that call that this year is a lot of guys taking that on the elbow, and umpires really aren't putting up with that this year.
Right.
It's been a good change, I think.
What about if a pitcher puts one off the noggin of a batter? Have you ever seen a call where a batter's gotten hit in the helmet and he was told that he meant to do that on purpose? Have you ever seen that before happen? I have. I remember. Just putting that out there. Breaking ball stays up high.
You wouldn't be talking about Canute, would you?
Yeah, I am talking
at
about
Harley
Canute.
Miller.
Yeah, I'm talking about a regional final with a series of calls, and one of the strangest one, besides 3 infield fly calls, was Harley Miller taking one off the helmet.
That wasn't a blown call. That was intentional. I mean, we totally got squeezed and just could say a few other words there, but.
My favorite call, though, was that call against Harley as the umpire waved him back home to say, no, you wanted to get hit off the head.
I think that umpire has about half the town of Canute insured also.
Yeah, probably does.
That
Good
always
for
helps.
him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll be out 3. So Cooper Frazee strands 2 Tiger base runners, gets out of that jam with a strikeout of Tanner Rice. And that'll hold the Tigers scoreless in 4. We move to bottom of 4. Wildcats 4. Tigers nothing. We'll be right back right after this.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch. Located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small-town charm with a modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years in
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcats TV broadcast of Cashion Wildcat Baseball 2023. Wildcats taking on the Tigers here Tuesday afternoon baseball on World Down Syndrome's Day. Appreciate you guys joining us. We had a fantastic first pitch with Carter Cook coming out. And if you didn't have a chance to listen in on Elliot Ratcliffe and Tommy Branson bringing you the Swift Week charity update, definitely take a look at this broadcast later on. If you'd like to donate, definitely the school's trying to raise a few $1,000s here. Definitely love your contributions. Find a teacher, find a kid, find a parent, find somebody, figure it out. All right, so it's 4-0 Wildcats here, bottom of 4. Freshman Barrick Wano catching here for the Wildcats today up to bat. Barrick on the day had a K in the third inning. Wildcats doing work in that last inning, and third inning was a good one as they were able to produce a couple of hits, actually 3 hits in a row, able to drive in 4 runs. All right. We have a 7th grade girl junior high roundup here in the press box. Kate Nabavi, Brooke Shaline, and Reese Williams. Barrick Wano with a reach bunt. I'm just going to put it out here. It's like Coach Booth wants to have a conversation. So I guess this might be a good time. So Dirk, let's bring you back in. Derek and I have been talking about rankings this year. We weren't shocked that the Wildcats found themselves at ranked number 8 to start the season. Actually dropped after winning 4 in a row against ranked opponents and opponents in larger classes, while other teams ahead had actually lost games. What's the kind of, from your perspective, we had that one year where we had district play. How does it work in Class 2A and below in terms of the coaches' rankings and things like that, and what's the implications?
Well, you said it earlier. It's all about being in the top 8. But what you just mentioned there makes 0 sense. I mean, they played some good teams down there.
Yeah, they did. They played a very good 5A McAllister team. They beat a 4A Bridge Creek team. Yeah, and they beat a ranked 2A Hartshorn team. And so
you said 1 through 7 had lost some games?
Well, we know. I mean, if you just want to go through it, Dale and Silo are on a whole nother planet, right?
Do you have?
Latta lost a game last week and didn't drop.
Who'd they lose to?
What do we say?
Commerce or somebody?
They lost to Commerce. Yeah, it was lost to Commerce. And what I text you? Let's see. Let me see if I can remember it.
But just curious. I mean, it's each of the coaches they vote every week. Is that correct?
Yeah, they do.
And they turn them in. And is there are those votes public or anything like that?
No, I mean, you can go a lot of ways with this one, but it's what
you've been doing this for a long time.
Well, they're voting for what they know and what they've seen.
Okay.
Well, let me ask this.
But it's 2A baseball too, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm going to guess those top 7 are traditional top 8, 7 teams. I mean,
they're all baseball.
It's going to be that way.
Baseball. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Vian and Cashion are trading out as the football schools there in the top 9.
But honestly, if these guys keep winning, it'll take care of itself. It should.
Chopper from Wano, it's going to hit third baseman. Nugent, play at 1, is in time. So that'll be out number 1 there as Wano leading off the Wildcats at the bottom of 4 on the 5-3 ground out. That'll bring up Cooper Frazee. And I guess the situation, we've seen it with Mounts already. He knows that that's a situation, so he's trying to chase as many top-tier games as he can, right? Is that probably the right strategy?
No, absolutely. And I'm just kind of going – I was going to look at the rest of the schedule and
I mean, you got Lat on your schedule. You got Ampo on your schedule. I know Fort Cobb Broxton is coming in here for the Brexton Green Memorial Tournament.
Yep.
They just added Ardmore as part of the Dibble tournament. That's our opening game. So, I mean, you're getting some.
I mean, I think that was the reason why Coach Mounts went out to Broken Bow to play in that shootout, because he was trying to chase teams, right? Because he's got to earn votes in that 8th spot just to be able to host a regional.
Here's my theory on it. So Vian plays Ampo. They beat Ampo, who's in the top 8. So when coaches go rank, rather than put Cashion above Vian, when they did their rankings, they just switch it going, well, look, they beat one of our own, so they got to be better, right? Without even looking at the fact that
I'm sure there's a lot of that goes on. But looking at the schedule, if they continue to play well and run down through the schedule, I mean, they're not going to have it. They'll have to put them in there. They will. They will.
They'll have to.
They will.
Okay.
I mean, you got Ampo at the end of the season. You got Kingfisher on here. Morrison's been good. And then who's in the Brexton Green tournament?
I've only seen, because I went out there and looked myself, that Fort Cobb Broxton has it on that they're supposed to come. So.
Well. Yeah, although they're not.
Archie coming? Okay.
Yeah. So it'll take care of itself. I mean, I know that's.
Well, you know my feelings about it.
I know how you feel about it.
I liked it when we actually had district play that takes votes out of the hands of people who play 2 seasons of baseball in a year. Yeah. And so the idea is that you go out and you earn it, just like football and basketball and every other level of the state of Oklahoma. But, I have to sit back and I have to applaud Coach Mounts trying to figure it out, trying to play the game that is 2A baseball. And, trying to find players and anywhere, any place, any time.
You should, you look. I mean, we've been to the state tournament 2 years in a row. There should be some respect there as well.
Well, that's why we were ranked 8th. But here's a team that beat Ampo last year easily. Why wasn't Ampo ranked below us going in when we basically are returning a lot of the guys, right? So. It's. I think what happens is that you see these guys in the fall. It's easy to rank those guys, and when you don't have visibility because we're playing football, big hit, A-Cord, center field, tag up Cooper Frazee. Actually, will drop in front of the center fielder as he was touching chalk on that fence, and that'll be a nice little single there for Chance A-Cord as runners have Cashion has runners at first and third.
Man, I can't believe that kid's playing that far back. That's almost like, I don't know, you're conceding nearly everything.
Dirk, I'm just putting you in a tough spot, brother.
No, it's a tough thing in 2A. It is. You got the same old bunch. It's going to be that way.
I always thought there was enough teams to split them up, though, for the teams that choose to play football, right, that they could have their own season, right? What difference does it make, right? You got to make an extra trophy. I'll pitch in a couple bucks for the gold ball trophy.
Well, I mean, Lynn's here. He could probably talk to the conversations about that a lot more than we could, but. Whether it ever happens or not, I don't know. Lynn just said it'll never happen, and there's been a lot of talk about it in the past, and I thought we were close at one time, but
we had district play. We had district play 1 year, and I think some people didn't like it. So
yeah.
Well, the ranking didn't matter because if you won district, it followed suit, right, Coach? Followed suit based on preceded.
The ranking mattered because we were in a district with Hooker. And
right.
That's why they got rid of it, because the travel was insane.
Yeah.
Because the baseball schools didn't want to be in a district with somebody else.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
No, and I knew that was going to get shot down after last season. Talking to those guys at the state tournament, that change was going to happen.
Yeah.
And
well,
but again, you get there, whether you're 8 or 1. To win the thing, you're going to have to beat the best teams.
Absolutely, I just
got to be in the top 8. Frankly, that's all that matters.
Absolutely, and that's why I brought up the subject. Wanted to give Coach Mount some kudos. He's trying to find teams to make sure do whatever he can to earn some votes to stay in that top 8.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It does help to be one of the top 4, because I mean, like for us last year, were we ranked 7th
Yes.
Sixth. Sixth, and we drew Ampo.
4. Yeah, that's right. It was 4-5. Yeah.
4-5. It was a 4-5. We got Ampo, and then, of course, as a 4-5, you're going to turn around and play the 1, and but you got to beat. You have to beat them anyway, and.
Big hit, Cotter deep, left center.
Goodbye.
See you later, Preston Cotter with the absolute rocket in somebody's back porch.
Good night.
Touch them all, Preston Cotter, and that's going to be a 3-run shot there for the senior. And the Wildcats add to that total, make it 7-0.
Man, that ball didn't get up very high.
That one got out of here in a hurry.
Yes, it did. Nice job by the senior right there.
What do we have there? What is that in left center? What is that, 325, 330?
You're 305 and 315. I don't know.
Well, whatever. It's
335, 340.
335, 340. Absolute rocket right off the bat. No doubt from the beginning. That's home run number 2 for my man Preston Cotter. Drives in 3. And I'll bring up Derek Shaline, takes first pitch strike.
All I hear is, how far is that? All I hear is Major League. Who gives a bleep? It's gone.
Home run's a home run.
All right, so 0-1 here, 1 out. Wildcats still dealing inside pitch there. And we do have a new pitcher. We forgot to offer that up in all that conversation.
Can ask Team Mexico about that last night.
Boston
Cox. So, and I want to bring this up, but when you guys were having your debate, so.
There's no debate.
No, I'm just about what happened. So, Coach Booth goes out in the middle. It was a 1-ball, no strike count, and he makes the change. Well, I have him down for 76 pitches.
Uh-oh.
Which means he has to have 3 days rest. As if he was trying to hold him at 45 and have 2 days rest. They play games Thursday and Friday this week, so that one pitch, his count may be different than mine, but I think that makes a big difference. So
chopping it right, it's going to get past the first baseman. Derek Shaline dealing. He's on first base of the base hit. So nice work there by the junior as he adds to his hit total now, leading the Cashion Wildcats, and that'll bring up Parker Atkinson, the junior, second baseman for the Wildcats. Parker on the day had a K in the second and had a hit in the third. So Wildcats keeping it going here with 1 out in the bottom of 4.
Oh, we got a time. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner here.
So it's like Creed Kastner, the junior, with his All-American Sox heading out. So you asked for it earlier. Now you get it. You get the pinch runner with Creed Kastner here in the bottom of 4.
Them and his, looks like his, I can't tell what kind of socks are, stars and something.
It's called Captain America socks.
There you go.
So was that a ball or strike?
That was a ball.
Okay, so 2-0. Is that 2-0 or 1-0?
I got 1-0.
Okay, my bad. 1-0 here. I'm going to clear that without 1 out. That one's in the dirt for ball 2.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
Again, Creed Kastner in for Derek Shaline, who had that nice little hit down the right side in between second and first.
Yeah.
Sometimes just hit it where it's pitched and good things happen.
So Boston Cox coming in here for Cade Varner. Cade had a fantastic start to the day, knocked down the Wildcats, but it was that third inning into the fourth inning that was enough, and he'll get the strike there as Cox is able to work back 3-1. Cade Varner finishes the day with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts.
7 strikeouts.
And gave up a few hits and a few walks.
All right. I got, 3 walks, 4 runs. 3 of those were earned. 3 hits. So pitched 76 pitches, 44 for strike. So.
All right. Full count, 3-2. So check swing. They're going to call strike. They will. Or are they going to say take his base? Wow.
Oh, Booth doesn't like that call.
If I were Coach Booth, I'd probably say the same thing. I guess you're going to get the same situation as the field ump was blocked. So we'll give credit to the walk to Atkinson as he's at first. I think Booth has an argument, but certainly here at CWTV, we're going to say no worries. So that'll be a walk for Atkinson. So runners at first and second for the Wildcats, and with 1 out. Wildcats continue to work here at the bottom of 4, and that brings up Carson Gump, the left fielder. Carson on the day has a K in the second and a backwards K in the third. Takes first pitch strike.
I was a little confused. I thought he was coming out to argue the check swing, but then he gets his lineup card out, and I have no idea what the conversation is.
Maybe he has all his words that he's going to use on that card. Maybe. Pass ball, actually wild pitch. I apologize. I don't think the catcher had a chance on that one. Wildcats don't go.
And Mounts is saying, why aren't we going?
So the runners at first and second. Force is still on. 1 out. Carson Gump, the right-hander at bat. Be outside. And that's been kind of the story for the Wildcats this whole season, right? We faced their ace, kind of worked through a little bit of trouble here and there, and then right after that, most of the teams we face, they just it's kind of they're done.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking earlier. I mean, if you're going to concede early enough for your kick and throw the next day or the day after that, right? I mean, Mikey, that's what you were trying to – that was your point, right?
It's almost like he had it timed of, no, you got one more pitch. He even pointed to him once. So
yeah, and that might have been throw a striker, you're done.
That's possible too.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you saw right there. We'll have another pitching change. So Varner's going to get something else. He was your shortstop, but he's going in the dugout. I thought maybe he was going in the catch, but the catcher's not leaving here, so. Huh. Looks like Boston.
How have these young guys been hitting?
Left field.
How these young guys been hitting so far this season? Because to me, it looks like, I mean, defensively, it looks like they're good. They're good. I mean, we knew these kids were good coming out of out of Jayhawk.
I mean, he has earned his spot in the outfield for sure.
Yeah. How are they hitting? To me, as you go later in the season, you get deep in the season, and the pitching gets really high quality. The bottom of the lineup's going to have to hit. So I don't. Sure. Like I said, this is my first game, but you got some young guys out there and. Lots of young talent, which is fantastic.
For sure. Kyle Yao does have a home run on the year.
Okay.
So he's even some power. So there you go. Cade Varner's going to come in and catch.
Yeah, he's caught a lot. I've seen him catch before.
He's just a great he may be pound for pound one of probably the best athlete on the field right now out of any team.
Yeah.
Cade is phenomenal at quarterback, does a great job at 2 guard for the 2 and 3 for the Crescent Tigers, and obviously very talented here, hitting and pitching and now catching. Mad respect for Cade, and again, a great family as well out of the Crescent area. So we do have a new pitcher, another right-hander. I need a number.
That's number 8.
Number 8. Okay, that's Tanner Rice. Sure is the catcher. So they just trade up. That makes sense, right?
Right. So that puts the second baseman is going to be, I'll tell you when he throws and curls back, maybe. It's got to be the only one without a position right now, so. I think that's Cox. Now he went out to, let's see.
Well, definitely a little bit more velocity here with Rice, Tanner Rice on the mound here for Coach Booth. He's saying hurry it up. So in this situation, Wildcats have runners at first, second, and third. Bases loaded, 1 out. They've already plated 3 here with the 3-run home run by Preston Cotter. Is this a situation where, if your coach Mounts, just continue to pour it on, or do you leave Cooper Frazee on the mound? Do you change things up?
Well, let's talk about that first topic, because we were just talking about, do you have to have style points to move in the rankings? So is a 7-0 win enough, or do you have to pile it on?
Well, ask Dirk. I already have my opinion. I think it's all rigged anyway, so it doesn't matter what the Cashion Wildcats
That's do. What I was heading, but to me, it's still early in the season. You try to get these young guys get them at the plate as much as you can.
Okay.
And you got a pitching change here. To me, just speaking to this one at bat, I'm taking a couple pitches here until he throws a strike. But outside of that, it's early in the season still.
Right.
I know the season's moving along quick, but these young guys got to get some at bats, and which will pay off towards the end of the season. But
we saw that last year.
That's going to mean scoring more runs, obviously. But I think you just play the game, and the run rule will take care of it. But
2-0, Cal Yao.
Nima trying to lead me down that path again.
Big zone. 2-1 here for Yao, the freshman. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Wildcats. Bottom of 4, Wildcats up 7-0. It's blown away. What is is it 12 after 4?
12 after 4. No, sorry. What did we say? It was 8 after 5 the other day.
So 10 after 4?
So 10 after 4.
Healthy hack there by Yao. He'll take strike 2. 3-2 full count here for the freshman, I think.
What you got? I got 3-2 as well.
Okay.
There's strike 3. Man, confidence. Got into the box with confidence and want to make something happen.
So Kyle had a walk in the second, walk in the third, gets rung up in the fourth for out number 2, and that brings up Hunter Gibson.
Oh, I think Hunter wants to every bit to have that pitch back right there. Bases loaded. I know he wants to do something with it. So
inside, ball 1-1-1.
I have been told James Hanson's going to come up here and visit us in the booth here in a little bit.
Well,
so
I will give up the headset, and you can have a great conversation with him. That one will be outside for 2-1.
I can tell you the Hunter's getting some attention. I know the Jayhawk Conference, there's some teams that are talking to him. I know Pratt is talking to him. And
Hunter with the foul right side. We got a little knock at the door as well.
They love his size and his velocity as a junior. I think they just see the potential in him. I think he's going to be great.
Got our guest here, all right.
Okay, full count, 2 outs, runners going. Little Hunter Gibson action here we go.
Oh, work there. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV. It's a 7-0 lead here for the Wildcats. Looking to add here with 2 outs. Hunter Gibson, full count. It's going to be a run or nothing here for the Wildcats. They'll try to add to that here. Again, Tanner Rice working back. No cover there. Nowhere to go. As his infield is back in position, ready to make a play. 3-2 delivery. Big hit, left side. Could it be? Should it be? Yes, sir! Home run, grand salami. Hunter Gibson yaks that one over the left side, just like Preston Cotter. And the Wildcats put another 4 on the grand slam by the junior.
Man, get every piece of that one. He's been looking for his first home run of the year, and hey, why don't you do it in grand style, young man, with a grand slam?
Wow!
What was the count there, Mike?
3-2. It was full count. That was a big one as the Wildcats
sitting on the fastball like he should have been. I'm expecting a lot more of that out of Hunter. I think he's got a high ceiling.
He does.
So do we complete the inning here, or what's going to happen?
Well, see, this is, I mean, he's got a chance to call this, but maybe they I don't know.
Sure they can. Yeah,
well, we'll see what happens. So Barrick Wano up to bat. Barrick started off this inning with a ground out to third. He'll stay at first pitch ball. So with 2 outs, Wildcats looking to continue to add here. We're going to have a great guest joining us here up in the press box, so make sure you guys don't go away. Nonetheless, Wildcats up 11-0. 3-run home run by Preston Cotter and a grand slam all here in the 4th inning.
So all the runs by long ball this inning?
Crazy. All right, so that'll move the count to 2-0. As Barrick Wano looking to get on base for the first time today. I'll get the called strike there. Zone's going to be extra beefy here right now. So if you're Wano, you got to make sure and take notice here with 2 outs up 11-0. That'll be one good healthy swing there to move the count to 2-2. 2 outs. Nobody on. Thanks to my man Hunter Gibson, the absolute mash to left center. I think I had a chance to hit the satellite dish there on the house. Swing and miss. That'll be strike 3. So with the K, that'll end it. But not after the Wildcats put up a monster 7-run bottom of the 4th inning. As we move to top of 5, let's leave it here. So come on in here.
Bring on a special guest. So, James, we are honored to have you join us here. First of all, I just want to say you walked into the press box, and in one pitch, it's a grand slam, so you must be a little bit of a good luck charm, right?
Almost.
Almost. Well, hey, today is World Down Syndrome Day, and I know that you are one of our special friends with Down syndrome, and we wanted to get you on here today. How do you feel about today? Is this a special day for you that we get to celebrate individuals like yourself?
Yes.
Yes. All right. What'd you think about sorry, I'm blanking. Carter Cook throwing out the first pitch today?
Oh, not bad.
It was pretty cool having a little guy go out there and throw out the first pitch and be honored. All the guys out there wearing crazy socks and just in full support. Hey, I wanted to go through, you attended Cashion High School. You were an athlete just like these guys. Tell me about some of the sports that you did when you were in Cashion.
I play football.
You did play football, right? And who was your favorite coach over there at football?
D.L. Robertson.
Coach Robertson, of course. Did he help you with powerlifting too? Is that right?
Yes.
Fantastic. And you did powerlifting in Special Olympics too, right?
No.
No, you did at the high school level?
Yes.
Wow, so we're not even talking about special. You were out there just like all these guys, competing against all these guys, right?
Yes.
Man, awesome job. And I know you. I know you played basketball and baseball in junior high, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Tell me about that. Would you have liked to play in a nice Lance Beitler field like this?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Lance was one of your neighbors, correct?
Yes.
So you grew up kind of playing with him?
A little bit.
Sorry about that. I had to turn the music off. So we got some baseball to play. I apologize. So we got kind of caught up in everything that you're doing. So how about this? At the same time, we'll call some baseball. We'll talk about what you remember from playing. Cooper Frazee in his first pitch there is going to go foul. So
ooh, good job, Tony Fun.
There you go. It's like, Coach, make a play out there, right? Well, hey, what is it? What are some things you're doing now? I know you're working. Where are you working at currently?
Edmond Hospital.
You're working at the Edmond Hospital. How long you been there?
18 years.
18 years helping those people out there. That is fantastic, sir. What do you do over there for them?
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping, awesome. That's an important job. We all need that. Hey, can you come over to my house when we're done here and help me with my housekeeping? Can you do that?
Nope. Help me.
No.
Food.
Gotcha. And, hey, before we miss some action there, Cooper Frazee with the backwards strikeout right there. So I'm going to update some of my stuff here and make sure we get game changer currently. Dirk, you got anything for?
Yeah, ask Mike how much it'll cost to clean his house.
None.
No, he's going to come over for free. We're
buddies.
That's
all right.
We're buddies.
I think you should charge him.
Either that or he's saying, no way, Jose, not in a million years. So, right?
I need the food.
Oh, he'll take food instead of money. So, well, there you go. So called strike there by Cooper Frazee, going up 1-1. In the box, I believe this is Tanner Rice, or maybe not. Hold on. Number 23. That's Biggs. That's your DH. So Biggs on the day has walked in his first at bat. So second time around for him. He'll look at the ball outside there. So 3 balls, 1 strike. See if Cooper can battle back out of this. What was your favorite part about playing baseball, James?
Take the base.
Taking base? So did you walk a bunch or did you get to run out there?
One.
You got to run? Awesome. And if I remember right, you showed pigs in FFA while you were out here too, right?
Yes.
How was that for you?
Real good.
Real good. Did you have a favorite showing, favorite pig?
In the past is Big Cookie.
Big Cookie was your favorite pig. All right. Fantastic. And if I remember right, you're a bowler too. Is that correct?
Yes.
What's your top score in bowling?
My high score is 55.
55. That's a whole lot better than me, man. Uh-oh, my mom's coming in saying it's a whole lot higher than that. Yep. You know, moms stick up for us all the time. She says you're closer to a 150 bowler. That's better than me every day. Oh, there's another strikeout for Cooper Frazee. Looking again. I'm going to spell Cooper with a backwards K on that. So that will bring up 2 outs in the inning. And number 13, Watson will be at the plate. James is showing me pictures of when he's showing his pig. That's a good-looking pig. You raised that thing very well. Nice job, sir.
My mom's David side family.
Really? Oh, other side of the family?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. And you're a big OSU Cowboy fan, right?
I own the team.
Oh, I knew better than that. I was setting you up for that, James. I know you're a Sooner fan, but I thought I'd at least try to bring you over to the dark side for just a little bit.
They want AJ OSU.
Okay.
So does John.
And some of your family likes a little bit of both. So, and if I remember right, who's your favorite pro football team?
Seahawks.
I knew it was Seattle Seahawks. There's a throw down to 2. And we'll be a stolen base this time. So let me get the ball in there first. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes. And with a runner on second. See if Cooper can shut it down right here.
Missed.
Ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. What's that called, James? 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You out.
We got a full count. So, what do you think of the Crazy Sox out there?
Oh, weird.
Cooper definitely looking flashy, and he's looking flashy right there with a swing and a miss. So, Cooper will get all 3 strikeouts that inning, and looks like that is going to be our ball game. No, maybe not. We're not shaking hands quite yet. We're going back. So, oh, it is. That's going to be the end of our varsity game. So, after 5.5 innings, that's going to be an 11-0 run rule for the Cashion Wildcats. So, look at that, James. You are good luck up here.
Yep.
So you wouldn't come out unless Cashion was going to win, right? Because it's W all the time with you, right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, we're going to wrap things up here, but is there anything you want to tell all the fine folks that are listening, supporting World Down Syndrome Day today?
Watch out, kids. I'm coming in.
All right. Hey, we're so glad you joined us, man. Give me a fist bump. And, hey, Cashion Wildcat fans, we are going to go to a commercial. There is going to be a JV game today, but just wanted to announce we'll go through some stats during the JV game of how the varsity finished. But 11-0 run rule today over the Crescent Tigers. So excellent job. Cooper Frazee with the W. Had a couple home runs. Preston Cotter, grand slam by Hunter Gibson. But we'll go through all that. If you'll stay tuned, we'll bring you some JV baseball. We'll be right back.
Cut and print.
Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ, with ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Walk it up, get you some.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while riding business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services help you build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success, brought forth by fierce litigation skills. The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment, 405-283-6565.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
I'm Todd Miller, and this is Grain & Grange. Still the coolest furniture store you've never heard of. Come see us.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Presenting Regato Ranch, located within the Cashion School District and offering homebuyers the experience of small town charm with the modern world of shopping, dining, and healthcare just minutes away. Situated east of Highway 74, Regato Ranch boasts 1-acre home sites with privacy and ample space to retire or raise a family.
To build your next home from the ground up or to inquire about new properties currently for sale, contact Brandon or Shannon Cotter with Iron Creek Homes and C7 Realty.
Come find your forever home at Regato Ranch.
And go Wildcats!
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving upskills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC Metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
All right, JV time here, live from Cashion, Oklahoma. First pitch, Max Higdon, the sophomore, double X. He wants you to know that his signature move is a diving catch in right field. And
a throw
Max
from
Higdon, the sophomore.
A throw from his knees back to first base to get that out.
Yeah.
That was a big out last year.
Big time. So
hey,
Max,
I'm excited to see him throw.
I know you love him. You love him, Dirk.
Max has got a ton of arm talent. Got the size, just needs to put on some weight and work on some mechanics, but he has got all the arm talent.
Well, we appreciate you guys joining us here again. It's JV time here as the Wildcats taking on the Tigers here. Wildcats a run rule of 4-inning run rule over the Crescent Tigers, 11-0. That's the scoreboard. Little chopper to 3 as Aiden Berry throw is in time. Yes, sir. Ooh. Nice work as Aiden Berry, the freshman, comes up, makes the grab, hits freshman Ryder Likens at first base. The Wildcats have one. And we'll give you a little lineup here as we mentioned Max Higdon, the sophomore, on the mound. We've got Justin Sylvester behind the plate. We mentioned Ryder Likens and Aiden Berry on the corners. At second base is that Cooper McGuire or is that Drake Woody?
That looks like Drake.
Drake Woody at Drake. Second base, sophomore. We've got freshman Brody Nichols at short, and around the horn, I think we've got your guess is good as mine. Man. I know we've got a Stimpke in center field. I know that. I'm not sure who's in left. Is that Creed Kastner? I think that is junior Creed Kastner in left. And in right field, we'll figure it out here in a second.
I bet that's Drew Westerhoff.
Yeah, Drew Westerhoff. Why not? All right. We've got a lefty here up the bat. Number 4. That's C.J. Wilson. Or I believe that's C.J. Wilson. It is. C.J. is a fantastic point guard for the Crescent Tiger basketball team. 2-2. Lefty takes a chop at that one. That goes foul left side.
Is that Cooper running and taking his laps out there on the warning track back there?
Yeah, it's Cooper Frazee with a complete game.
That's what you call a cool down.
Yes, it is.
A walking cool down.
So we'll give you some stats on Cooper today. Let's see.
Drop third strike. And that is in time. So error on the catcher, but is able to get that one. And in the sun, my man Ryder Likens with the catch gets Wilson out at 1 on the K. So Max Higdon comes up with 2 outs. And I'll bring up number 15. That is Ryland Fisher, a right-hander. Fastball swung on inside, strike 1. We do have a pretty brisk wind still out here.
Coach Booth still coaching down there, even his JV squad.
That one's in the turf. For ball 1-1.
Hey, some numbers on Cooper. 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks through 74 pitches. So
that's on a day he didn't have his best stuff either.
Right.
His curveball is, we know what his curveball is, but he relied on the fastball and his cutting and just not necessarily cutting, just really running. But I think once he figured out that was his best pitch. And
so when you figure he gave up 1 hit, 3 walks, that's 4 runners, and he hit 1. So that's 5 runners, but he picked 2 guys off base. So
helped himself out.
He definitely in what was kind of tight spots at the time, but yeah, definitely helped his cause for sure.
Well, he's played the kids played a ton of baseball and did a good job not balking on both of those picks and just staying calm, stepping off, and making a play.
Well, kind of what's unique with this team is that you've got a lot of baseball first guys on this team, right? So pop up straight up towards 2. Drake Woody, a little snow cone, is able to get that one. Nice catch with the wind. And that'll be out number 3 as we move to bottom of 1. What I was going to say is that you've got a lot of guys that maybe play other sports,
right?
But baseball's their jam, and that's and not just their jam, but we have a lot of those guys. So if you think of Preston Cotter, he's a baseball first guy. Cooper Frazee, baseball first. You look at Chance Acord, baseball first. Derek Shaline, baseball first. There's a lot of guys that are filling spots maybe in other sports, but if you were to ask them which one, and I think is that from a standpoint. From you've been here, Dirk. You have Austin graduated when in 2010. So the last 13 years. I mean, have you ever seen as many guys that are baseball first, or were there a couple teams back in the day with Austin?
There's been a few. His class was there was probably 5 or 6 of them that were that
Okay.
way, because we played a ton. I mean, we traveled and played a ton. And but you look at these young kids, a lot of these freshmen, and even the ones behind them, what you're talking about, there's a lot of those kids that are playing a bunch and they're traveling. But, play all of it, man. Play chess if you have to,
Well, you're thankfully, if you come to Cashion, that's the case. We don't specialize in 2 sports like some schools do across the state that maybe only offer up basketball and softball, baseball. But we have 10 different sports here at Cashion, so that's a good segue, Dirk.
Yeah,
definitely. Not to bash on anyone else,
No.
but just to celebrate what happens here at Cashion, that you have an amazing opportunity if there's something for you.
Well, you go watch the next level, and those kids that play multi-sports, that competitiveness carries over to the field.
Yeah.
And I think it makes a huge difference.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm extremely fired up that we've got wrestling going as well.
Oh, heck yeah. We got boys and girls golf. You're talking about powerlifting. Track and field is starting up. The junior high, I believe, I think the junior high got second place yesterday at the Covington Douglas. It was horrible. You knew it was start of track season when it was 42 degrees with a 30-mile-per-hour wind. But
of course,
spring is alive and well here in Cashion, right, with a ton of sport opportunities for the Wildcats. And you even mentioned chess. Business Professionals of America. I mean, there's something for all 180 kids in the high school. You got a chance to do something.
Yep. Well, playing multi-sports, and you could be disciplined and play one sport, but it just carries over into everything you do once athletics is over. And I could tell you in my professional career, if I have the option of hiring 2 resumes in front of me, and one's been an athlete, especially even at the next level. I know what they're made of.
Yep.
They've got the discipline, and I'm going to hire them first.
They can work in a team. All of those. Dirk,
Absolutely.
I'm right with you guys. People that I've hired in the past. If I saw military or if I saw collegiate sports,
you know what you're getting.
That was a definite plus for me. I totally agree.
You're going to get that part of it.
Absolutely. Brody Nichols up to bat, lead off here for the Wildcats, shortstop, freshman. You know the Nichols family. I guess I'm learning that. Maybe? Should we even bring it up? No?
I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay.
I know they have moved in. I'm assuming I'm maybe speaking out of turn. But I know Brian moved into town.
No worries. We won't put you on the spot. 2-0 count here for Nichols. Who do we have on the mound there? Is that number 17?
Let's see. Let's go through it. 17 would be
Hunter. Is that? Yes, it is. Hunter McPhail, right-hander. I love seeing the speed differential when we go from varsity to JV. It's certainly something to think about. 2-1, big hit, way ahead is Nichols. He'll go foul on that, moves the count to 2-2.
Coach Jay making a play over there in the coach's box.
All right. On deck is Drake Woody.
Hey, so my schedule cuts off at the bottom here. I see Dibble
There you go. Most recent.
after Ampo. I was just kind of trying to see what the end of the year looks like.
Yeah, let's go through it as Nichols grounds out 5-3 for out number 1. I guess from a standpoint, we've got the Pioneer Chisholm Trail tournament this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Wildcats taking on in their pool play. I believe Chisholm JV, is that correct?
Yeah, Dover backed out. Originally, that was Dover in that spot.
Yeah, Chisholm JV, Drummond, and then Watauga. Of course, Pioneer puts themselves on the opposite side of our pool. So Wildcats most likely will be seeing, if they do well, the host in the championship game at 6:30 on Saturday.
I saw on the other side of that tournament is Pioneer, Glencoe, MO, and I could have to look up who the fourth team was.
Mike, what's the asterisk for?
That's not. We don't know if we're home or away.
Okay. So you look at that towards the end of the schedule. It's loaded. You've got good teams in there.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you.
I mean, Healdton's been good. Latta's, everybody knows about Latta. Ampo's always good. And you guys said that Fort Cobb is coming in for the Brexton Green Tournament. Yeah.
And I think Shaq said that Okarche's coming in too.
Yeah, well, they're good.
We had a nice little battle with them the first game of the season. So.
Yeah, and I think they got to get healthy.
Swing and miss. Drake Woody swings, goes down swinging.
That-
Strike
that-
3. That's out number 2.
Okarche's well coached. with
They
Lindsay.
just dropped $5 million on a new baseball and softball facility, and,
Yeah,
it's all turf, infield and outfield.
Yeah.
Pretty nice deal.
Yeah, they're well coached now, and I think I know they got a few kids hurt, so it'll be good to see them maybe at full strength. And they're young; they got a big, good young bunch
they
coming
do.
up too.
I agree. We saw that in the basketball court this year. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I remember watching last year in J High, the tournament we had here with our 8th graders and theirs. I don't know that Okarche got beat last year in junior high, did they?
Oh, did they not?
I don't. That team was fantastic. So there's going to be some good battles coming up for the next few years for sure.
And, Okarche has historically played their freshmen as well on the junior high teams. I know we've seen that with softball and basketball. Swing and a miss by Zane Stimke. He gets behind 1-2, and I think the speed is really affecting the Cashion batters. Right. And that's on a slide at number 17 there for Crescent. I'm just standpoint from, hey, you got to slow down, look right side, or not slow down, but change your swing pattern. But 1-2 here for Stimke. He tries to go right side, fouls that one off, so it'll stay here 1-2.
Just wait, and explode. I mean, you just got to tell yourself. I mean, you can choke up, but it just means faster bat speed. So you got to just wait.
Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV. It's been a fun day celebrating World Down Syndrome's Day. I get that one out. It's 4 words I can't get together. Big shout out to Elliot Ratcliffe and to Tommy Branson.
The Dibble Festival, so it's part of that. So,
if you want to be a part of Swift Week and donating, there's a lot of stuff still up to bid on here for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you want to get Coach Chambers' hair colored, go for it. I think there's a few other things going on. There's karaoke. Make sure you find someone in Cashion. Make that donation. They're trying to raise money.
So we got Union City coming all the way down, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Remember those guys 2 years ago in the regional final?
2-2, 2 outs here for Stimke. Got down early on deck, I believe, is Ryder Likens. Stares up ball 3 into the turf. So full count. That was up top for ball 4, so nice work there by Stimke working all the way back. Wildcats have a base runner here at the bottom of 1. I don't know if we're going to play 3 innings or maybe go 5, but we'll check on that. So Stimke goes to first. That'll bring up Ryder Likens, the freshman, the right-hander, with 2 outs. Good lead there by Stimke. Pitcher's not looking. It could be a steal if you wanted, but nonetheless, first pitch strike, 0-1. Pitcher's in his hand with a sign. I'd be going if I were Stimke here. Courtesy peek.
Man. Big zone.
Yeah, it's a 707 zone.
It is. You're correct.
It is big. Pitcher takes a look, works his man off there, and again, that's number 17. Big shout out to Mike getting us this roster. That's Hunter McPhail. And if you're familiar with that McPhail name, that's where I send my mower. Love those guys.
Really?
Love those guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's been a bunch of them come through. Yeah, if you need a mower fixed, it'll get fixed right up there. That's for sure.
Fantastic work that they do. They should be a sponsor here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
That was a free plug.
Weed whacker. Big hit. Ryder Likens.
That's trouble.
Left field. It has a chance to bleed. Left fielder will be under it and will make the catch in the wind. That's a tough catch. So give credit to
that's Parker Harris, and I only give that shout out to because I worked with his dad for about 7 years.
Well, if we're doing shout outs, are we still doing shout outs?
Sure, we give shout outs.
I got one from Casey Williams. Let me read this one, make sure I don't get it incorrect. Boston Cox needs a shout out for Crescent, just saying smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji. And I said, okay. He was on the mound there for the Tigers. So, again, like I said, it's a rivalry, but it's almost not even a rivalry.
Right, right.
Now, Dirk says no. Only on Facebook. I only feel like it's that way on Facebook.
Like I said, I'm going to stay out of this conversation.
Yeah, stay off of that one. All right. So as Max Higdon hits back out to the mound, Wildcats will be back on D. Wildcats strand one. It's 0-0 here as we move to top of 2.
So we'll bring Dirk in this. What are your thoughts about, we all love the orange and black, and I guess that's what made me think of it. Fairview, Yellow Jackets, orange and black.
You know what? I've asked that question 1,000 times.
Have you?
No kidding. I have no idea.
How's it come about?
I have no idea.
Dirt daubers, maybe? I don't know.
Kingfisher makes sense.
Right. I looked it up. The female can sometimes be burnt orange.
Oh, my gosh.
But I was like,
leave it to the stats guy to pull that one
Yellow
out.
Jacket? That's okay.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. Yellow Jackets still sound better than the Orange Jackets.
I agree.
Even though, we love orange.
The way Nema calls it.
We know orange is.
Yellow orange jacket.
It's America's brightest orange. We know that.
Right.
Right.
And we.
Yes. All right, we got some conversations going on. This has been a long, session here. We finally get the throw down here. Let's get this going here as the umpires get the Crescent Tiger into bat. Wildcats again with Max Higdon on the mound. It'll be number 3 for Crescent, and that is Michael Pritchard.
Hey, while we wait here, how's y'all's brackets look?
Was doing good till late on Sunday. I'm a Big 12 homer.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I've done extremely well by going against the Big 12. In fact, this year I thought they were a little too overhyped, and I thought they were all living on these quad 1 victories, which are all against themselves.
Right.
And outside of someone like Kansas, who's historically good, Kansas State's been kind of a sleeper in a sense, but not. I thought it's just like baseball teams. They all pick each other to be good, and then when Ampo loses, was that really a good win?
Right.
Or was that just is that just hype?
That's called full circle.
Is that just hype? No, and nothing against Ampo. I'm just using it as an example.
Right.
For Vian moving up in the polls, where Wildcats beat 4 straight teams, Class 5A, 4A, a ranked 2A team, and unable to and actually dropped in the polls because there's nowhere to go above 1 through 7. So it'll be Cashion fighting it out for that 8th spot with somebody. We'll see.
Not if they run the schedule out, though.
I hope, Dirk. I hope you're right. I hope it. Again, when you're leaving it up to voters, it's like diving and gymnastics. I mean, the Russian voter. What are you going to do? That's why I love sports that have an end game. No judges.
Right.
No voting.
Well, yeah.
All right, so let's get off of that. I wanted to say good vibes only here. 1-0 here. Max Higdon with pass ball allows the leadoff hitter for the Crescent Tigers to make it to 2. Coach Nick with a little bit of a conversation. I think it's good time for him. No outs. I don't think number 25, Cale Schroeder, will be bunting, but we'll see what happens here. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV.
So this is
in his hand.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is good for Max.
That's straight out of steel.
This is good for Max. First inning he cruised, but he's got a little adversity now. No outs with the runner in scoring position. This is where, I've told you guys I think he's got a ton of arm talent, and he does. He needs some innings.
Yeah, he needs to finish down the mound on that release a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a big, tall kid, and like to see him stride down there, a little further maybe.
Up top, ball 3. So 3-1 here. Runner at 2 with no outs. Wildcats in a little bit of a jam here. Let's see if Max Higdon can kind of work back here. Decent lead there from the Crescent runner. And that will be behind Justin Sylvester. That'll be a wild pitch. And Crescent Tigers have runners at first and third.
Pinch runners coming in.
And we talked about this. They have 27 players on their roster, right, Mike? You put this roster together, and let's see if Coach Booth. I don't know if I think that he's treating this exactly as a JV team. So, as far as I can tell, I'm seeing numbers that aren't necessarily what we saw earlier. So this is going to be a true test,
For sure.
That was ringing up number 16. That's Nathaniel Lighty. Runners at first and third. Max with a little courtesy throw to first to Ryder Likens. Coach Booth having a conversation over there. Typically, aren't most head coaches at third base?
I think that kind of depends on the quality of your coaching staff.
Okay.
You know, and at times, you know, I think coaches had to do most of it himself, but I think a lot of that just depends. I mean, I always like sitting over there where I could watch the game.
You can see it all, right?
Yeah, because you get, you know, when you're out there and you get pretty focused on a couple things, and it's tough to see what else is going on.
You get the strike there, so that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, Booth is definitely coaching first base leadoffs over there with some enthusiasm. So maybe he just wanted to get some work in down there. So 1-2. We'll see if Max can finish this off with a strikeout. A little bit down. So 2-2. Sun definitely shining right into right field. And the pitch. Oh, fouled off right side.
Give credit to Lighty. He's staying alive. 2-2, no outs. Runners that still on the corners here.
Hey, the lights are on.
And the lights are on. That's LED, babies. That's your favorite, Dirk. Oof. Oof.
He wanted to call that one.
He did. I thought he was going to.
He should have. The zone's been pretty big today. Looks like Crescent's got somebody on the mound. The Wildcats do not, so it'll be Max Higdon for sure, at least in this inning. Full count up top for ball 4. Let's see if we have a visit from Coach Jay. No, nothing here. So runners at first, second, and third, bases loaded. And that'll bring up lefty, number 19. And that's Ryan Henley for Crescent. I'll get the strike there. Do you hear that feedback?
I do. Not. That's less. I don't hear it anymore.
Okay. All right.
It's back a little bit.
Back. That's up top. So 1-1 here. No outs. Higdon in a mini jam here. He's going to have to figure this out. I'm assuming it's going to be a 3-run limit anyway here in these in this JV game.
I would think so.
Sun is working the first baseman hard over there. Ryder Likens as well as right field. 1-2 as Higdon gets that second strike. Looking to get that first out. It's a swing.
There
it's
it
the K.
is. You're just going to load them up to make it a little more exciting.
I guess so. I don't like that kind of excitement, Max, so just strike him out. So we got one out, bases still loaded. That brings up number 11. That's Colby Watson for the Tigers. Again, appreciate you guys joining us. At minimum, you'll have Mike Thursday in Pioneer at the Chisholm Trail Invitational. It's an invitational. Invite only.
It is, but if you are keeping track of festivals versus tournaments, I guess it is a tournament? Yes.
Yes, because
we don't know who the last team is. Okay.
It's a pool play tournament.
There you go.
As opposed to a bracket tournament, but pretty typical and historically what Pioneer has done. And I'll get the strike there. Nice work, 2-1.
How did we end in that tournament last year?
I think we lost.
Was it third place, or did we lose to Pioneer?
I don't know. It's a great call. I remember being upset.
Okay.
I don't think I've left Pioneer happy in a lot of situations. Actually, one time I did leave happy. Alex and Bobby, my oldest, got his first home run, his first career home run. Went off the bat there. Nice work by Max, taking the backside.
Did we get beat early in that tournament last year?
I think something happened last year.
Okay.
But
was that?
I've always left with a negative. It's always been kind of a downer at Pioneer for some reason.
Yeah, I once said it might have been Morrison, but
we can look it up. But
so yeah, your firstborn hit his first home run there. My firstborn hit his first home run there.
Pretty funny stuff. Yeah, and it was a good time. So again, a kind of a wacky field. It's been voted and highly regarded as a field as Higdon gets the K there. So back-to-back Ks for Higdon for out 2. But the the dugouts are jet back out.
Yes, they do.
And if you're sitting behind home plate, you can't see right field or left field.
Right.
It's the craziest thing unless you're literally sitting perfectly in the middle behind the plate. But it's been voted one of America's top fields. They had some last year. They had some construction. I think they were working on a new press box among other and new seating. So it would be nice to go back out there and see all the improvements there.
For sure.
I know that the Pioneer folks do a great job. You know, they've got a great basketball gym. They did play a little football. I don't know what happened. I think they went independent 8-man last year, where they were supposed to be in our district last year playing football, but they bowed out and played independent 8-man. So at least they play football.
There you go.
Yeah, and they've traditionally over the years they've been very good at football.
Yeah.
Very good at baseball as well.
Here we go. 1-1, 2 outs. Max hasn't given up the run yet. He's battling.
And he's ahead now, 1-2.
That might have been his best pitch right there.
Right.
So far. See if he can
1-2, 2
get
outs.
off the plate here.
It's going to be
trouble
up in the air. Justin Sylvester's looking for it. No runner at all. Tigers don't even want to mess with it. So 2-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Max Hickton will trot back to the artificial turf mound. Dirk, would you prefer to play on dirt or turf? Pitcher, if you're a pitcher.
I don't know, man. I've never got to throw off that, but I just know talking to kids that throw off of it, they love it.
Okay.
Because your foot plant's the same every time. You're not dealing with any
grooves,
hole there, or and the same thing in front of the pitching plate as well. And if I was an infielder, I would absolutely love to play on the turf.
Full count, swung on, drop third strike. He's got to touch home. He misses home. They go to one. They get the out. Wow.
I'm amazed. You load the bases, and that's how you get out of it.
Wow.
So that run won't
So the
count.
run does not count.
It's a force out, yeah.
Because we had the force. So and he missed the plate anyway. I'm just going to tell you. So bases loaded, 1 out, and Max Hickton is able to get out of that. Credit Sylvester, able to get that one and go to one. And
even the play by the first baseman wasn't easy. So if that's Likens over there, great job.
All right, so we moved to bottom of 2. Still got a good crowd out here.
We do. It's nice out. People in shorts.
Almost. I'll take it. I prefer the heat. Mike, your feelings on turf versus dirt?
I thought Dirk was for surely going to go grass dirt.
Traditionally, I love the grass. Don't get me wrong.
But as a player?
As a player,
I want turf all day.
Yeah. I feel the same way, and it's a shame that we don't have turf in the outfield out here, even though the Bermuda's coming in really nice. And I do like the lines. I love lines, but you know what? You can get that with turf. You can get that made.
And they're really straight.
You can get that made.
Well, it's super nice, for coaches. Obviously, there's a lot less work into the field, but then you're going to get a lot of games in that you normally couldn't because.
Yep.
The only downside to turf in the outfield, I've seen many a ball bounce over an outfielder's head.
Yeah, and if you get balls spinning, they'll take some crazy hops, but.
Well, deal with it.
Right.
Better than
it's always fun to watch kids slide on.
If I'm a coach out there, give me turf all day.
Oh yeah,
less work
game's over. You go home.
Right.
Instead of being here until an hour later.
Dirt and what have you.
Yeah. It's fun to watch. Well, I should say fun, but it's entertaining to watch kids slide at bases for the first time on turf when they've never done it before, and watch them slide right by the bag.
Especially when it's wet, like after a rain.
And talk to catchers about it that are like, our kids are catching on turf at home, and then they go catch on the dirt, and the hops are completely different in the dirt. They're true here, but they're faster. That's probably the biggest adjustment, I would say.
All right, Max Hickton, the lefty, up to bat. Max also on the mound today here for Coach Mounts, or Coach Jay, I should say, in the Wildcat JV team. 1-0 count here for the lefty sophomore. Take that inside. Should be hit by pitch. They're going to say ball. 2-0.
Well, I know our turf has the rubber pellets in it.
Right.
I've been we were at Westmore this summer, and it was rubber and wood.
Wood?
Yes. And I'm thinking, I just think that's a lot of work. So.
Zone is pretty big here, so if you're a Cashion batter, you got to take note. So the count moves to 3-1 with that strike call. And we have number 17, Hunter McPhail on the mound. That's a big yak to right side down the line. Inside pitch. Hits the right field funky bunch.
Usually a bad idea to pitch the lefty inside.
So it looks like the Tigers will have number 2 going to the bullpen. Looks like Isaiah Lovett maybe coming in relief here. But good work there by Max Higdon on that inside pitch. Did exactly what he was supposed to do with it. Oof.
Man.
Yeah, that's too close for comfort for me. So that'll move Higdon to first base on the walk. Good job, Max, staying alive. And that'll bring up number 8. I'm guessing this is Creed Kastner. That has to be with the Captain America socks.
Booyah.
Booyah, Captain America.
My dad's favorite, too.
Mm-hmm. Fastball, that swung on and chopped foul.
Mount's making a play, fielding it, coming up strong with the throw.
You can't see that on the Cashion Wildcat slim fit camera view.
Yeah, he's going to have to go home and ice his arm after that throw.
Kastner, it's going to be popped up to left field. Trouble. Left fielder coming up to make a play in and out of his glove. So as Kastner gets to first, Higdon goes to 2 on E7. Wildcats staying alive here now with runners at first and second, bottom of 2. And with no outs, that brings up number 9, Aiden Berry. Aiden with his Spider-Man socks.
See if we can get a first run on the board here. Come on.
I would love a bunt here, but I don't think we're going to see it. Oh, there it is. I can only imagine. Very nice.
There you go.
It's on. Did you find that on YouTube? Yes. See, I told you. You don't need a DVD anymore, brother.
I have my DVD.
Oh, there's up the middle.
Base hit. Aiden Berry. He'll get the RBI single. As Kastner coming in, diving Pete Rose style into the dugout, head him home. That should be an extra base.
That will be.
Let's see if they'll reward him. They will. So that'll end up being 2 runs for the Wildcats. They tell Aiden to go to 3. He says, yes, sir.
Good for Aiden Berry right there, getting him an RBI. I assume that turns into 2 RBIs.
Yeah, why not? So with is that Tucker Myers up?
Absolutely.
So Tucker Myers, freshman pitcher, up to bat. We do have somebody on the mound in the bullpen. I'm not sure. That looks like Drake Woody. I'm not sure. So with the fastball, Aiden Berry gets about 3/4 of the way down and hustles his way back. He gets some gigging from the dugout.
He's running ladders over there.
So count is 1-0, no outs. Runners, Wildcats plate in 2 already here based on Aiden Berry's single.
You know, going back to the schedule, I just now noticed the Pioneer Tournament as well.
Myers, center field. It's dropped. E8 had a chance for a tag up anyway, so he gets the sack taken away, reaches on with error, and that'll be another run, and that'll be 3 runs. So the Wildcats will end the inning, and we'll move to top of 3. Wildcats up 3-0. Go ahead, Dirk.
No, I was just going back to the schedule, and I didn't look very close at the Pioneer Tournament with Drummond being there and Chisholm's JV. That'll be good baseball too.
Right. We played Drummond in the preseason scrimmage.
They're always good.
Yep. What was that game?
I'm sure they're ranked high in A.
So it was at 10-2. I can look them up. Let's see.
Is what class is Chisholm now? Are they up to 4?
I can look that up too. Let's see. First of all, Drummond on the year is 4-4. They're ranked 19th in Class A. They have
my guess is they
wins
probably
over Garber and Pond Creek, and win over Chisholm.
Playing them this week.
losses to who?
Stonewall,
Yep.
Sentinel, Perry, and Laverne.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, really?
And let's see, Chisholm, your question was, what is Chisholm now? Let's see, they are 3A in baseball.
3A.
Chisholm's one of those schools that thinks they're 5A, but they're not. Just going to put that out there. It's just my feelings. Anyways, Wildcats do take the field here at the top of 3, up 3-0. Give credit to Aiden Berry with a nice 2-run single. Turned into an opportunity to come home as well. We do have a replacement on the mound as Max Higdon goes 2, and he's replaced by sophomore Drake Woody, Mundell Farms. And replacing Drake at 2 will be Brian Nabavi. So we have a Nabavi sighting today. He's at second base, and it looks like the outfield will stay unchanged. Zane Stimke in center, Creed Kastner in left, and is that Drew Westerhoff in right? Is that what we believe?
That's my guess.
And then we'll have Aiden Berry at third, Ryder Likens at third, and Brody Nichols at short, and Justin Sylvester at catcher. We did see Tucker Meyer batting, who had that last hit there for the Wildcats. Not sure if he's coming in and out or if he's going to be pitching at all, but maybe it's just been a substitution in to hit.
Maybe.
All right. So that brings in number 5. That's Parker Harris.
Are you guys going to broadcast the Pioneer Tournament?
Mike definitely will. I'm trying to figure out my schedule.
Yep, I'll be there. Parker taking a cut. This kid got all Derek's hand-me-down clothes for about 2 years there. So he was a small kid. He's grown a bunch. So.
I was trying to figure out where you were going to go with this.
No, I'm saying he was always a little smaller than Derek. And Derek took care of his clothes. So
okay.
Well,
he has the base hit there. Looks like has a chance at one. Oh, goodness gracious. Great job by Aiden. But even better job there by Ryder Likens working around freshman as he has to come off the bag to make the catch and gets the tag on Harris. So a little nice work there by my man Ryder Likens. Right, and I like Aiden Berry. Aiden showing off his arm there at third base. Drake Woody coming back in for first pitch strike, 0-1.
I think everybody's warming up in the Crescent bullpen down there.
They got some fan clubs. That'll be number 17, your pitcher, Hunter McPhail. He's up to bat, the right-hander. You know, Wildcats have a ton of arms out there in that freshman class, including Ryder Likens and Brody Nichols, who's gotten some varsity time.
Yeah, I'm guessing whoever's warming up down there in the Crescent bullpen is definitely a varsity player because that's a nice break on that last pitch.
Yeah, I think that was Boston Cox starting shortstop, yes. He's probably their number 2. I don't know if we'll see him or not, but he may come in to get a few innings. Who knows? Does that count against your innings even in a JV game?
Don't think they're keeping track of it, are they?
Just asking if you throw a kid.
Right.
I think that's one you just don't record it on the pitch count sheet.
Right.
Okay, so you just cheat. So you're saying there's people that cheat?
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Are you really trying to win? I mean, it's not going on your record, so I don't know.
Yeah, but if that's all the pitch count's all about player safety.
It should be about player safety. I agree.
Chopper to short.
That kid's fast. You better get rid of it.
Brody Nichols with his eyeballs up, not down. And give credit to C.J. Wilson. He was able to hit into a ground out in the first inning, 5-3. This time he gets on with error at shortstop, Brody Nichols. And so with 2 outs, down 3-0, top of 3, Tigers have a little bit of life here. It'll be number 15, Ryland Fisher. A lot of Fishers in Crescent.
Yes. And Farmers. That was the play on Fishers.
Oh, okay.
Fishermen.
Bakers.
Bakers. There you go.
We got 73 degrees, Drummond, Oklahoma. Is that for when? Is that right now?
Yes.
What? 73 in Drummond. Throw down. Nobody's there. Nabavi, thankfully, on the backup. That's usually the shortstop's cover. Not sure what happened there. I think that's Westerhoff at short, isn't it? Is that Nichols?
We need numbers on the front of the black.
I don't think that's Nichols at first. At the short. Big hits. Center field. Stimke with the grab. He's going to hit his cut here, first baseman, and he'll hold the runner at first, but that'll be a single RBI, and that'll bring up C.J. Johnson as the Tigers get a run.
First run of the day. Hey, I like to see Ryder Likens come over and be the cut man there like he's supposed to, and you never know if you can cut that and get that runner going from first or second.
First pitch strike there for Drake Woody. So it starts out 0-1. Batter's number 3, right-hander Michael Pritchard.
Showing bunt.
Runner goes. Sylvester with the throw will have a cover. That time of the chance to tag. Get him. Oh, good work by Sylvester. Great one-hopper on the right side. It was correct. Better coverage on that particular play. Still a little behind. A little NIT OSU. We got you, Dirk.
Ooh, good ball game, too.
41-all.
74, 70. Yep, absolutely. It's going to be good. It'll be a warm one. 1-1, 2 outs. Woody comes back in. Does he get the strike? This is up top. 2-1. Runner at 2.
It's a clear picture there, Dirk. Man.
I like that. I like 81. 2-1. Woody comes back in. That's another hit right center. That's going to drop in the grass. So back-to-back hits. Stimke with a cut with a rundown hits his cut in Nabavi. That'll hold a runner, but that'll be another RBI single for the Crescent Tigers back-to-back. And that 3-0 lead has now shrunk to 1, 3-2.
Man, I liked how Stimke went out there and cut that ball off and held it to a single. Some guys would go there and turn their body the wrong way and maybe give up that extra bag, but no, he's definitely been out there before.
So that'll bring up number 25, Cale Schrader. And if I were Drake, just keep throwing strikes. 0-1. It's another one on the fastball. So 0-2, well ahead here against Schrader. Don't remember what Schrader did at his first at bat. You talked about his bat last time.
Oh, yeah. It just
I think
looked
Mike
like,
was talking about his top hand, I'm guessing.
well, I was looking at it like it looked like something from straight out of the 80s, but maybe it's
Oh, the bat.
Little Easton, yeah. It's got that Marucci
It
red
got
on
the, but
there.
I didn't see the Marucci till he turned it, so.
Yeah. Something they'd be swinging at softball.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, just up top. So 2-2. Thought I had a chance to ring him up there. Dirk bringing some work with him here, too.
He is.
Good for you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Multitasker over there.
Yeah, man, I'm done with that.
Fastball, it gets the corner. Oh, it's close. Full count here. Thought Drake was close on his last couple pitches. Close enough. Fastball in the dirt. And that'll be a. They're gonna
Drake thought that was strike 3, and he was pointing to ball 4.
Okay, so that'll be a walk as
Look good.
Schroeder hits back to the dugout. He'll have a pinch runner for him, and that'll bring up number 16.
Lighty.
Daniel Lighty. Did he start the inning for them? That was maybe the last inning. Fastball should get the strike. He does. 0-1. So Woody's been working ahead. Ooh, I could go for a crispy Papa John's there, whatever that is. That looks delicious.
Yeah, no dinner for me tonight. Granola bar.
Swing and miss. 0-2.
The pizza place is open.
Are they open?
I haven't been over there. Have you guys been over yet?
Oh, yeah,
Excellent.
fantastic.
Is it?
Fantastic.
It's good?
It's good.
Yeah, it is really good.
It is. They've got 3 styles of pizzas, Detroit, Chicago, and New York style. They got meatballs. They got desserts.
Highly recommend.
There it is. Good job. Woody's able to get out of that one.
And
Gets the K. And
see where umpire's going. Is he?
yeah, I think we're probably just going to finish this out. I hope we don't do 5. No offense, but maybe just finish out the inning. 3-2. The Wildcats up 1 here in JV time.
Oh, that kid that warmed up down there is going into the ballgame. 23, is that big?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it was number 2, I thought that was.
No, it was a lefty down there that was throwing.
Okay. I saw Isaiah Lovett go in at first, so yeah. He's throwing right now. Lovett's throwing right now.
Okay.
So I saw him walking down. I did not see 23, so they're going to come in with the lefty.
This kid has good form.
Let's do a quick timeout. We haven't done one in a while.
Sounds
Right
good.
back.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Yeah, these stats are fantastic, Mike.
I don't know if they're all needed, but I like.
Now is the time.
Oh man, I mean, there's only a couple of rows that I always look at, but
I like to see.
you could just have the number.
All right, welcome back. Lance Beitler Field, bottom of 3. Wildcat
Thank
JV
you.
taking on the Crescent Tiger JV. And I just got a text from Chris Gibson. I don't believe him, but take it for what it's worth. He says, here's PSA. It's on Instagram, Flour and Fennel, our local pizza place we were just talking about. We give free ice cream for dingers.
They did say that when I was in there one time.
Well,
yes.
do they give out double scoops because we had a grand slam and a 3-run home run? So, all right, they're not an official sponsor here, but they might as well be if they're giving out free ice cream. So, if you're in and around town, you want to go into a pizza place, get some awesome pizza at Flour and Fennel, awesome food, great family, Martinez family. Well, you get yourself some free ice cream. I don't know.
Maybe that was just for the hitter.
PSA for baseball teams. I guess for baseball teams, the teams.
Okay, for the team itself.
Maybe if you're on it, we're going to need some more. Look, we need to find language, fine print on this. I'm just letting you know. If you go over there for free ice cream and don't get it, don't get mad at me. I'm just letting you know. Chris Gibson sent me the Instagram. He circled it. Says PSA for baseball teams. We give free ice cream for dingers. Okay. I guess maybe if you hit a dinger, you get a free ice cream.
That'd be my call.
Okay, that's what you were saying.
That's what I'm thinking.
So Preston Cotter and Hunter Gibson, at minimum, go get you some free ice cream.
Right.
Go get you a milkshake or something. I don't know.
Hey, and what does that make let's look at the stats. How many people have hit home runs this year?
I think that's 6.
Is that adds Hunter to the list?
That's 6.
So.
Yep, 6 players with a homer.
That's good stuff.
Absolutely.
And that would be Preston Cotter leading the way.
Sylvester, and he'll reach. Was that Sylvester? I think that
as it warms up, those numbers will jump up.
Right.
Not with some of the bats we've got. I mean,
it was number 16, which is Derek Shaline. So I know that's not Derek out there. I think that's Justin Sylvester there with the hit to short. He's safe at first base. And that brings up Wildcat batter. We'll try to figure out who this is. Number 10. Is that Braden Stimke? You got the flags on the side.
I swear they throw these jerseys up in the air and see what lands
I have no
on
idea.
them.
I have no idea who this is. I'm sorry. If you would have asked me, I would have thought it was Kyle Yao for a second. Lefty move. Nice work there getting back, Sylvester.
Hey, a little shout out. We were talking. Like to see Preston get hot.
Yeah.
Another day, 2 for 3, 4 RBIs.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, he hit the ball hard.
Love it.
Not just that home run, but the single he had, which is no surprise from him. But
oh wow!
Like I said, as the season goes on and the weather warms up, you'll see more balls jumping out of here.
So 1-1 here for the Wildcats, leading 3-2 here. Bottom of 3, runner at 1 is Justin Sylvester. Little move back here to 1. It's pretty clear to find out what that move looks like. And what's the rule there on that 45 degree? What's the rule on the angle there with a lefty pitcher going to first base?
Same rule.
Yeah, you get 45 degrees.
45
Same
degrees.
rule.
Yep.
So if you go towards the mound and try to throw back to first, that would be considered a balk, correct?
Towards the plate.
Towards the plate. That's what I meant to say. Runner goes, stolen base, Justin Sylvester. He's safe.
And 45 degrees is quite a bit.
Yep.
I mean, when you think that's halfway down the line, if you were to step that way, that's 45 degrees. So.
Big shout out to Mike Shaline for providing a lot of socks for players today.
Oh.
Mike is the most giving person I know. So nice work by Mike, Shaline family. Dirk would never share socks. I know that.
I don't want them back.
No.
Yeah. You don't want them back, and nobody would want to wear what I provided. That's for sure.
2-2. Sylvester at second base. Fastball swung. That's strike 3. And that is, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. You got an answer.
Oh, fine print, only for the hitter. Thank you, Chris Gibson. Only for the hitter. So if you're in Cashion, you don't get free ice cream when we hit home runs, which I think would be a great deal anyways, with a purchase of a pizza, let's say, or something. Brian Abavi up to bat, lefty here for the Wildcats. Stares at first pitch ball in the dirt. Let's see if he can't get himself some ice cream here. I'll drive you over there. I'll get a piece of pizza.
For sure.
Runner 2, Sylvester. Wildcats up 1-3-2, 1 out. Lefty versus lefty here. Bobby a little behind on that one, but chops that one into the net for strike 1.
How's his shoulder?
It's good.
It's good?
It's getting better.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think once you have an injury like that initially and then you start to tighten up, and I think it messes up with your throwing motion anyway, but you decelerate, do a lot of other things. Bobby gets a hold of another one. That one really goes foul. So taking advantage of his at-bat here, not watching pitches, not watching strikes, taking advantage. 1-2 here. Runner at 2 is Sylvester. He'll have to shorten up a little bit here. 80 in Hawaii. Wow, I'll take that too in a heartbeat. Big hit. That's going to go into left field. He's going to have a chance to bleed. It'll drop through the glove of the left fielder. Try to
go, Nabavi. Go, Nabavi.
Go. Underhand. Nabavi showing some wheels. Wow, I've never seen a kid run that fast. All right, so E7. Nabavi's on base. Gets a nice applaud from the crowd, and that'll bring in Sylvester for the run. So
hey, I think we found a pinch runner.
I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. He's huffing and puffing there. He says, I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, so that'll bring up number 6. Is that Christensen? It sure is.
I like them socks.
I do like them socks. We love the Christensens. Great family. We'll have a new pitcher here. Is that number 3? That is Michael Pritchard. So Coach Booth emptying the chamber here.
Or I gave you numbers, but it looks like he had Dreyer on here, so maybe they switched them up.
Yeah, we'll go with Dreyer. Okay. If you're watching in Crescent, we apologize. So Dreyer on the mound, back to a righty. 4-2, Wildcats up 2 here, the bottom of 3. Have we determined 5 innings? We don't know yet.
Oh, we were told 5 innings.
So 3? 5. So we're going to go 5. Okay.
We're going to go 4.5.
Okay, we'll take the 4.5.
We're going to win.
We'll go 4.5. I like your thought there. All right, so if you like baseball, then this is the place to be. Cashion Wildcats TV. Neiman Abavi.
What else would you guys rather be doing?
Eating at Flower and Fennel. But, we're probably on at Flower and Fennel. We better be. Big shout out to Martinez. I'm coming in to get a slice. Get it ready. Pepperoni. New York style. All right. Christensen.
I love the crust over there.
That's what makes pizza.
It does.
Is the crust. Absolutely. They do it right over there. Everything high quality. They've been tearing it up and continue folks to go out there. We got a lot of great businesses in Cashion now.
We do.
That's right. Love the co-op. The Bobby does not go on the pass ball. The Bobby with a half-hearted lead on that one. 1-1.
Hey, we got the road resurfaced. You see that?
No, I didn't. Which road?
The road in front of the school.
Oh, that's good.
You didn't notice?
No, I don't head that way.
Okay.
If it heads to the gym or to the back lot here, I'll know it when that happens.
You'll see. I think you'll see more tickets in town because before you couldn't drive over 25 miles an hour because of the bump, and now I think you'll be able.
Is that a result of trucks and semis?
Yeah, when they cut down that highway, they sent the trucks this way, and it just.
So who do we charge on that?
don't know I think they came and fixed it. The highway department came and fixed it.
Good for them. Can they come out to Mundell Farms and lay down some more pavement down for us down in there? Wow.
Sure they can.
Well, I need to. 3-1 here for my man Christensen. Bobby with a decent lead. Swung on, miss, back. It rolls right back to the catcher. So fortuitous bounce moves the count full, 3-2.
Now Bobby wanted to go. He took about 2 hard steps.
Fine print. And look, here's another picture of tonight. We're featuring a bacon chicken Alfredo pizza. Go Cats. It looks delicious.
It does.
And we're on. We are on.
Hey.
I love it. Love it. Go get you a piece of pie. Hang out, listen to us. I mean, what? There's nothing better. Oh, we'll have the K. So Christensen will head back to the dugout. And they'll bring up Brody Nichols. That is Brody, number 11. I know that is. It has to be, right?
Okay. Yeah, it looks like
Has to be. So the freshman up to bat, and Bobby says, bring me home. Wildcats want to add another one here, 4-2. Oof. And gets the strike. Fastball 0-1. Yeah, when I visited, I went in there. I just walked in there one day. They weren't even opened. They were so kind to open it. I said, door's unlocked. I'm coming in. They were letting me know they're going to have, CWTV. They'll have the football games up in between, baseball, basketball come in and out. They'll have the games on. So if you want to go in and eat and watch a little bit, you can get a pizza.
Can you get it by the slice? Or do you
you can get it by the slice. I think it's like $4 per slice.
I may have to stop by there on the way home.
Yeah, it's definitely the way to go. I think that's what I'm going to do as well.
Hey, if you're listening, if you will text Nima what time you think you're going to be open till. Is it going to be, are you going to wait till after the game, or do you have a set time? I'd love to order a pizza as well. So,
Pop fly straight up the shortstop. He makes a grab. That strands Nabavi. But the Wildcats do get one, and they extend that lead 4-2. We are playing 5, so we'll be moving to top of 4 here in a sec. We'll go to timeout. Be right back. CWTV.
Protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcat TV production of Cashion Wildcat Baseball 2023, live from Lance Beitler Field. Nima Bobby, Mike Shaline, and Dirk Fippen in the booth today. Appreciate you guys joining us. A little JV action. Wildcats victorious in varsity 11-0. It was a 4-inning run rule for the Wildcats. Winning pitcher was Cooper Frazee. Wildcats here in JV time up 4-2. Max Higdon started off for the Wildcats. It's sophomore Drake Woody on the mound now. We'll get a second inning. Drake's just throwing strikes.
There you go.
And it's 2-0 here, though. Let's see if we can get one here. And we'll get the call.
It's getting late.
Yeah, the zone's pretty big.
I think the umpire wants some pizza.
All right. Absolutely. And appreciate you guys joining us. We have a lot of other fantastic sponsors here on Cashion Wildcat TV. As a base hit over the middle. As number.
That
one will go into the outfield. We've had some changes there and what's happening. So it looked like we've got Trevor Cook in center field. At short, we have number 21. I don't know who that is.
I used to have number.
Is that Austin Compton or?
That sounds about right.
I don't know. So we have Martinez at first base. So a little bunt shown, missed there by number 11. That's Colby Watson. I guess it's number 11. Colby. No, it's Chronister. Okay. Mike, I'm sitting here. I'm losing a lot of
confidence
trust
in the numbers.
In this,
hey, I go with what's on Game Changer, and they just played the other day, and those were the numbers in it.
Throw to one. Actually, is that
Hey!
Austin? Get it. So
Eli Martinez with the dig at first. I can tell you that.
nice work. So I think that's Austin Compton, I think, maybe behind the dish.
Okay.
I don't know. We had a lot of people move in this year. None of them played football, so I don't know them. So with that, we do have the bunt and the throwdown from catcher to first. Martinez, again, great dig. Love seeing that. So with one out, Wildcats hold the runner at 2. 0-1 count here for Woody. And then his number, is that number 22? Couldn't even tell you. Number 12. We don't have anything.
Have a number
20. It is 22.
Wow, not even on here.
Do you want to go with? We'll just go with Trent Nealis. You want to just take a wild stab?
I like it.
Who knows?
I like
it. Ignorance is bliss. Whose drink is that over there?
I don't know, but that is an expensive drink.
Wow.
That's been sitting there for a long time.
Wow, it looks delicious.
It does.
All right, so 0-2 here for Woody. That one is going to be outside. Great job on the wild pitch there. Grabbing that one is our catcher, who I think is Austin Compton. I don't know. 1-2, one out, runner at 2 for the Crescent Tigers. That bat is number 22, Trent Nealis. Throw to 3 is just off. Aiden Berry couldn't pick that one off the turf, and that'll score a run on the pass ball. So give credit to number 19, Ryan Henley, who scores. I think he has 2 runs for the Crescent Tigers today, 2 of their 3.
Well, there you go.
I'm just making stuff up. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I did hear him say, nice block, Austin.
So it is.
Correct back there, yes.
All right. So Chris comes in. He says, I think they're open until 9, so y'all should be good to go, unless they run out of food, which has been the case because they've been so popular.
I did send a message to my wife. I said, make sure we get pizza for dinner. And she said, done. It will be ready at 8:30 for pickup.
Way to go. Yeah, and they do have online ordering. We're selling a ton of flour and fennel right now to the 4 people watching, I think.
Right.
But if you're in flour and fennel watching, we're hoping you're enjoying your meal. That's a chopper towards 3. Aiden Berry is going to come get that foul. So that'll send number 22, Trent Nealis, back to home. It's full count. On deck is number 17, Hunter McPhail, I believe. That's going to be a chopper to 2. Brian Nabavi will charge, will round. He'll have the chance. And I like what Brian did there. He wanted to show a little style with a round on that slow dribbler.
Right.
I like what he was trying to do, but that'll be E4 as the batter is able to get to first. Just a little too deep. I'm not sure why they're so deep on the on the Crescent batters, but Tigers not done as they've got a runner at first, tying runner at first. McPhail takes first pitch swing, miss, strike 1.
If you're watching the OSU basketball game, the Cowboys are down 3 under 2 minutes. So,
okay.
Just giving you.
Are we talking about Big 12 basketball? No, should we start that conversation again?
Oh,
the dominant conference that has 2 teams left.
I said we were tested and ready to go, and then my bracket fell apart.
Woody working back, 1-2 here with 1 out. Wildcats, let's see if they can flip 2 here. Let's see if they can work that. Drake's been able to draw a couple of grounders. See if they can work this to a double out or double play. Or double out. I guess that's the same scenario. Oof, up top for ball 2, 22. What a great gym, Gallagher-Iber Arena.
Historic.
It's fun when it's full.
Historic Gallagher.
Historic Gallagher-Iber Arena. That one will work its way out of the zone. So 3-2 here for McPhail as he continues the battle here. Full count, 1 out.
Hey, we'll hold on to it.
And he did. So with a first base occupied, that change up or breaking ball that hits the turf, swung on, missed. No drop, third strike, so that's out 2. So give credit to Drake Woody on the K. Nice work there by the sophomore. Comes back in Doesn't hesitate. Throws fastball down the middle. Draws the foul. So 0-1 here for the lefty. Number 20, I think. That's Krubauers.
I think that tagged the truck hard in the parking lot over there.
That should be a strike. It is on inside against the lefty. I think Crew was out here for a little bit. I think he came to Cashion for a year.
Did he?
I think so. I remember the name. Played a little junior high football, I believe, and maybe a little baseball. 0-2, move back to Crescent. Swing and miss. Strike 3. Great job there by Drake Woody. And
preserving the lead.
Wildcats hang on. 4-3. We move to bottom of 4. Be right back right after this.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
All right, welcome back. Lance Beitler Field, Wildcats JV action here. Tigers here in Cashion, Oklahoma, taking on the Wildcats. JV is up 4-3. Cashion varsity winners 11-0 in 4 innings. Their third straight game, run rule. Not bad for the 9th-ranked Class 2A Cashion Wildcats. They'll be on the road in the Chisholm Trail Invitational at Pioneer High School. They'll be taking on Chisholm JV, Drummond, as well as Watauga.
That Chisholm JV game heads up is at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
And the other 2 pool play games are on Friday. 2 games on Friday, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Okay.
That will be an interesting tournament. They have scheduled all those games 2 hours apart.
Wow.
And there is a 10 a.m. game, noon, 2, 4, 6, and an 8 o'clock game.
Yeah, but that 8 o'clock game is going to be at 10 o'clock.
At least.
All right. Wildcats back up to bat. We'll try to get a name here. That's hit by pitch. I believe that's Austin or I don't know. I think that was our shortstop. Again, if you didn't play football or basketball, I don't know you. All right, so with that, runner at first. Wildcats with a chance here, bottom of 4 to extend that lead. At the bat is Drake Woody, righty. Drake is doing a great job on the mound. Got a couple of Ks there in that last inning. There's their first pitch strike. Again, the zone's going to be pretty big here. We are playing 5 innings here.
4.5.
4.5, thank you.
Hopefully. Little update on the OSU basketball score. Tie ball game, 1 minute left.
Woody with the swing. That'll be move the count to 0-2 here, so he'll have to figure this out. Runner at 1 for the Wildcats. No outs. He goes.
Oh, coming our way.
Little hit and run there for the Wildcats as Drake Woody takes a chop at that one. Count stays 0-2 here as Wildcat runner heads back to first base. That one swung on miss. A little late there for Drake. Second guessed himself. So that'll be a K. That'll be out number 1. And that'll bring up, it looks like, Cooper McGuire. Coach Mounts with the baby on board. Better put a helmet on that kid. You've seen guys catch home runs with beers and a baby in their hand all the time. 1 out. Cooper McGuire, I apologize, up the bat, right-hander. Cooper plays a little outfield, second base. Runner goes in the dirt. Stolen base for the Wildcats. Cooper does some pitching as well.
There you go.
And he's an accomplished BMX racer. I don't know if you guys know that, but travels the country. Has actually been.
Who's that?
Cooper McGuire actually does
Really?
very well. Yeah, has won a lot of awards. So again, just kind of back to all things are possible here in Cashion, Oklahoma. Swings and miss.
He's got a cool orange bass that he plays up there in the band.
And we were talking about McGuire's. We had mentioned Dad. Doing a lot of work with Aubin Fippen and resilient softball.
If you get a chance to go out there, check out that website.
Yeah, Kevin McGuire does a great job, and it's all built around the power of empowering female athletes, softball.
Have you guys seen what he's doing down there in his shop?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got to check it out.
Yeah.
His whole display.
It's impressive.
It is. It's cool.
It's fantastic. McGuire stays alive here. 1-2. Nice work there.
Yeah, he got the rights to the USA softball logo. He's doing stuff with that. And
Yep.
it's big time.
If you go into the USA softball, pro shop there, you'll see some of his resilient softball stuff in there. So it's cool.
Great quality stuff. 1-2 here. Runner at 2 for the Wildcats. Big hit. Straight up left side. Is it going to go foul? It's going to work back in. And they say foul ball? Oh, it looked fair to me.
It's close.
Oof. I thought that bounced in. So Mounts with baby in hand and tote, waving on guys to run. But that will fall foul. So Cooper McGuire will head back. Had a chance possibly to even get an RBI on that one. Swing and miss. Drop third strike. We've got a guy running out on the.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not sure. I appreciate the Crescent Tiger hustling. That should have been. You can't do that. You can't run a Crescent.
Especially with the kid running down the line.
You're going to call interference. Cooper needs to be at first base. That's dangerous. Plate umpire says, "Can we call time before we make any?"
It's a hockey line change.
So we did have, and I don't blame the Crescent kid. If coach says go, I'm going. I get to go play.
And the kid was eager to get out there. He ran out there and pointed to his buddy and said, "You go that way to the foul line," and made him come run over here.
Okay, well that was interesting. So Cooper McGuire on the drop third strike should have been on first on the interference or legal participation. I don't even know what the rule or the calling is. And that brings up number 7, Zane Stimke, up to bat. Zane will put that one out right side over by the Crescent bus.
You get to redo that if too many men on the field, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just talking about it like in football.
I don't know.
We'll throw the flag.
I don't think you can do that. I think it's the bottom line. You got to 0-2 here quickly for Stimke. 2 outs. Runner at 3. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
Strike 3. All right, Wildcats held scoreless there. As we move to the top of 5, we'll go to commercial. Be right back.
Looking for a solution to your water well problem or just needing a new well drilled? Western Drilling does water well drilling and repair. They are experts in pumping system installation, troubleshooting, and repair. Western Drilling works with domestic, ag, and irrigation wells. Give them a call today and explore all the solutions. Western Drilling supports Cashion High School. Go Wildcats!
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while riding business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services help you build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
Yeah, and then they turned it into the officials took the game over, and
I feel like I should know this in the OSU game, the coach asked for the timeout, and the officials did not grant it to her because she was out of timeout.
She was out of the box.
Huh?
She was out of the box.
Oh, she was very clear. Like the official, she's mad she's not getting the timeout. And they just didn't give it to her, so therefore you can't call. I thought you were supposed to grant it to them and then penalize.
All right, welcome back, Lance Beitler Field. We're at top of 5 here, the JV game. Wildcats taking on the Tigers, 4-3. Wildcats winners in the varsity game, 11-0 in 4 innings. Cooper McGuire on the mound gets a strike, 1-2 here. So good work there by Cooper McGuire out on the mound. We were just talking about him.
He'll throw strikes, I promise you. So he'll have fun out there doing it. You'll see a little bit more pep in his step on the mound, I promise.
C.J. Wilson up to bat. C.J.'s put the ball in play twice. He grounded out 5-3. I think he reached on error or had a hit at his next at bat. So he's having a good day here for the junior. He'll take a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Great job. Around the horn it goes.
Strike out.
All right, that'll bring up number 21. That's Cade Finley, we believe. Right-hander. So with 1 out, Wildcats the Tigers most likely down to the last 2 outs here as we have a 5-inning game. I don't think we're going to go extra innings even if it happens. Gets the strike, so nice job by Cooper McGuire getting out ahead. It's outside, doesn't fall down for him, but good pitch. 1-1. Wind has not died, I can tell you that. It is still legit.
Coach Johnson coming in with a nice win today, I'm sure. So. Oh, did you?
All right, Coach.
Good.
So did they win the first game? First game. Okay, that's the first one's a man. All right, gets the strike, strike 3.
There you go.
Work it around. So Cooper McGuire, a couple Ks here. Nice work there for number 1-5, and that'll bring up number 6, Connor Blevins, another right-hander for Coach Booth. First pitch, right down the middle. Call it. He will. Strike 1. Cooper with a little smile on his face. Gets the batter swinging. So 0-2. Quickly out ahead, Cooper McGuire.
Efficient here.
Absolutely. As the Wildcats looking to send the Tigers home here. 0-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Breaking ball, drops it in!
Strikes out the side.
Fantastic work, Cooper McGuire with the K, 3 in a row there. Ends it, and the Wildcats victorious, 4-3. We appreciate you guys joining us here. Any last words, Dirk? We'll let you go first.
No, thanks for having me. It's been fun. It's nice coming up here, just putting the headset on and talking. Don't have to deal with equipment like you guys are having to.
Dirk raises the baseball IQ from my level up 1,000%, so you're welcome every time. I appreciate you, Dirk. Mike, any last thoughts here as the Wildcats move to 6-1 on the season?
Hey, been some great pitching the last few games. Had a couple home runs there that was nice. So if we can get the bats going and play air free ball and get pitching like that, we're in good shape.
All right, we appreciate you guys joining us. Wildcats back at it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Chisholm Trail Invitational. Appreciate you guys joining us. Go Cats. God bless.